Hey everybody, Robert here from the Moist Monday podcast. This week we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do a Oops All segments, but these segments are from 2023 and 2024. These are just from random episodes compiled together in Oops All segments. Enjoy.
All right, Zoltar, tell us a little something about ourselves.
Hear your fortune from Zoltar. Remember, it is a great deal better to do all the things you think you should than to spend the rest of your life wishing you had.
Wow.
No,
okay.
that's fair.
So he just says,
Go do stuff.
just do it. Just do it.
Do you
know what I
remember
mean?
his one thing that's like, don't do anything. It's better
Yeah,
not
dude,
to.
he was like, laziness, that pays off right now.
Yeah, be lazy.
What the
Well,
fuck?
now he's saying, no, get our shit together.
Yeah, he's like,
hey,
we're working on
maybe we
shit.
needed that then, and now we need this now.
So, Robert Sexual fun fact. This Monday is l'appel du vide. It's a French word.
Oh.
And it means the sudden urge to jump from a high place even when you're not suicidal. They had to put that in there. It is also known as the call of the void, which Jacob knew, or is known as high place phenomenon, HPP.
Ooh.
But this doesn't also apply to heights, though. This can involve sudden urges like jerking the steering wheel into oncoming traffic, which we've all had that.
I want to just hit a pole full speed.
I would just hit a car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I just want to do it.
Yep.
Standing on a train or subway tracks or thinking of jumping in front of one.
Sure.
Yep. Cutting yourself while holding a sharp object or knife.
Sure. That's a little bit more.
I get if you're depressed and you want to do it, but sometimes when I pull a knife out of a block, I'm like, that's sharp.
Like, I don't want, like, more stab.
Yeah, stab.
Something very quick.
Sticking your hand into a fire or a garbage disposal. And then I also have this feeling when I'm around a table saw
Yes.
where I'm like, what if I just put my finger into it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this feeling is very common and normal.
That is nice to know.
Scientists aren't 100% sure what causes this, but it could be a survival instinct when you're in dangerous situations.
That you're just like considering all the options.
Yeah,
maybe?
so like if you're on a cliff, your instinct is to back up.
Yeah.
But it happens so quickly, you think and you assume it's your desire to jump. Like
Sure.
your brain just kind of short circuits.
Sure. I can see
But
that.
sometimes you linger on the thought.
Yeah.
And that's when you notice it. It's
Sure.
not just like a passing thought, you linger on it. It is also a lot higher in people who have anxiety.
Oh.
The higher your anxiety is, the more likely you are to experience l'appel du vide. Was that a fun fact?
That is a fun fact.
About just wanting to
Just die.
kill you,
Yeah.
die, but you're not suicidal.
Welcome back to another impromptu Moist Theater.
I like that you're doing like a theater voice.
I'm trying.
Like it's.
I think it's an okay theater voice.
Yeah, that's like kind of like we're whispering.
But tonight you will be enjoying the play by an AI writer, Laughscapes, the Comedy Nexus Chronicle. And what we,
That's the title. Yeah. What was the prompt?
all right.
Because I haven't.
We haven't read any of it.
Yeah, we haven't read any of it. We're going to read and
just
react
the
to it
title.
raw.
So what I told them is, the way I started this conversation is, my best friend Rob and I do a podcast called Moist Monday. Are you aware of it? And they said, as of my last knowledge update in January 22, I don't have any specific information about the podcast Moist Monday. Podcasts can be niche, so it's possible I'm not aware of it. Feel free to share more information.
Yeah, we're a niche podcast.
And then I responded, look into it right now. And they said, I don't have real-time internet access. So then
So even the AI hates our podcast.
So really, if you're against AI, support us.
Yeah,
And then
because we're real.
And then I did not respond to that. So I just said, write a script starring Robert and Jacob in a hilarious, thrilling adventure with a twist ending. And then they wrote a script. And then immediately, without reading, I said, make it twice as long and more interesting. And then,
this is what we got.
This is what we got.
All right, here we go. Another edition of Moist Theater.
All right. Laughscapes, the Comedy Nexus Chronicles. Interior, Moist Monday Podcast Studio. Night.
Which
we're
that's
at.
where dude, he knows
It's
where we
happening
are.
right now. The studio is dimly lit with soundproofing foam on the walls. Robert, 30s and charismatic, and Jacob, 30s, witty, sit behind microphones ready to record.
I think it just assumes we're in our 30s.
And that you're charismatic and I'm witty.
Is that close?
Is that
What does charismatic mean?
I don't know. I know that's
You
what
are witty.
I guess. I don't know if you're charismatic or not though.
I'm also witty, I think.
Yeah, I think both of us are more witty. I don't know.
Charismatic, I think, is like a good thing.
Yeah. yeah.
And I don't think I'm that.
All right.
Oh, and then it's me. Enthusiastic. Welcome, Moist Monday listeners. Today we're diving headfirst into an adventure that will have you laughing, gasping, and questioning reality.
Well, I'm supposed to be smirking during this. Get ready for the ride of your lives, folks. Our story begins in an enigmatic town of Puddleville.
Puddleville.
Cut to exterior Puddleville. Night.
It's nighttime.
Robert and Jacob arrive in Puddleville, a mysterious town with a fog-covered streets.
Why does this place feel like a punchline waiting to happen?
What the fuck does that mean? Mysterious. Legend has it, Puddleville holds the key to the world's funniest joke.
Dude, what? This is what AI thinks is funny.
I'm pumped. They follow a trail of laughter.
They follow a trail of laughter. What's a trail of laughter, dude?
They follow a trail of laughter leading them to a hidden underground comedy club. Interior
This is
underground
already great,
comedy
dude.
club night. The duo enters to find comedians performing hysterical sets.
Maybe the secrets lie in one of these jokes.
Let's uncover the laughter gold mine. They engage with comedians collecting punchlines, but an eerie undertone lingers.
Uh-oh.
Cut to mysterious bookstore.
Oh my God.
Night.
Something's happening.
So the last thing we were doing was engaging with comedians collecting their punchlines.
And then now we're in a bookstore.
A mysterious bookstore. Robert and Jacob stumble upon an ancient bookstore with a peculiar book.
This is so good.
This is me reading the book title. Jokes and Realities, the Comedy Nexus? This might have answers. As they read, the room shifts, transporting them to a surreal dimension where jokes shape reality.
What the fuck?
Cut to interior. We're in the interior
We're in the-
of the surreal dimension.
Yeah, we're interior surreal dimension.
Day.
It's
So
daytime.
daytime now. Robert and Jacob navigate bizarre landscapes, encountering absurd scenarios.
Are we living inside a punchline?
This is the punchline, my friend.
Dude, what is this? Dude, AI does not know how to make jokes.
Nope. All right. They face challenges that require comedic wit to overcome, turning their adventure into a hilarious escapade, which we don't get to experience.
No, why does AI always cut over like they just like this is what happens?
They face challenges that require...
Tell us what the challenges are. And tell us the fucking hilarious escapades. Tell
Cut
us.
to interior vault.
Now
Night.
we're in a vault? What the fuck?
The duo discovers a hidden vault with a sign, World's Funniest Joke. Proceed with caution. Temptation kicks in.
Ooh.
So this is them prepping us to hear the world's funniest joke.
I bet they won't tell
I bet
us.
they say, and then they read the funniest joke.
Yeah. So now I'm hesitant. What if the funniest joke alters everything?
And I'm bold. Only one way to find out. They open the vault, triggering a ripple effect of laughter, shaping their reality.
What's the joke?
Cut to Interior Moist Monday Podcast Studio Night. In parentheses, twist ending.
Twist ending. Oh, we're in my show.
Oh, yeah, we probably shouldn't have said it's a twist. Let's see how the twist plays off. I haven't read it. What is it?
No, dude, there's more.
Oh.
There's more shit.
Oh, shit. Okay, right. Robert and Jacob awaken in their studio, surrounded by the aftermath of their surreal adventure. Are you fucking kidding me?
Was it all just a dream?
God damn it! Jacob smirking, or did we rewrite reality with the world's funniest joke? They share a laugh, leaving listeners pondering the thin line between humor and reality. Fade out. What the fuck does that mean? All right, I'm gonna ask them right now.
What's the joke? Give us the dude.
What's the joke?
AI doesn't. This is what I mean. Like, you can use it as a tool. So, like, use this to get like the base idea, and then you got to fill in the gaps because this does nothing.
All right. They said the world's funniest joke, the key to shaping reality in laughscapes. They're quoting their own thing.
Their own fucking
Remains a well-guarded secret.
But we discovered it. We opened the fall, dude.
But we discovered
Yeah,
it.
give us the fucking answer. Give us the.
The world's funniest joke in Laughscapes, the Comedy Nexus Chronicles, is an ever-changing subject marvel. Robert and Jacob discover it within the narrative, but the actual punchline is deliberately left open-ended.
We don't want it open-ended. We want an answer.
Tell us
dude.
what the joke is.
AI makes me so
Now.
angry. Like, I just want to snap at them.
They keep quoting their own thing. The world's funniest joke, as discovered by Robert Jacob in Laughscapes, the Comedy Nexus is...
They told us.
Why did the chicken join the band?
Jesus Christ. Why?
Because it had the drumsticks.
Oh my, that's the world's funny. That's what AI thinks is the funniest joke. Because they had the drumsticks.
Thank you for coming to another impromptu performance of Moist Theater.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so this piece, you'll notice if you follow this series, a lot of monsters. I was really into monsters, as I think all kids were.
I'll take a photo of it so it'll be posted on our social media in case you just listen to the podcast.
I like it. I think it's pretty cool. And I do remember how it was made.
So was this a third grade piece?
I'll see.
Fourth grade, okay.
All right, so Dad's back. I think maybe. Depends on what time. Well, yeah, I remember I got really into monsters because I pretended to like Yu-Gi-Oh! Because all my friends were into it.
But you didn't actually like it?
No, I didn't understand it. And I wasn't going to learn all the rules. But what I did instead was I made my own Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards where I would just draw monsters, create stats for it.
Well, basically, it's just monsters fighting.
Yeah. And so I would do that the entire time.
I mean, I was into Yu-Gi-Oh! But I never really watched the show.
No, I never watched it.
But I did have the cards and shit, and it was like, I wasn't good at it, but I was like, oh.
It's cool. Monsters.
White Dragon? Fucking badass,
I had
dude.
one of those.
I had the leg of...
Chronos, something like that.
I don't remember.
I know what you're talking about, though.
Yeah, but you had to get all 8 to get the full guy or whatever.
I think it was 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 6.
6 or something like
Head,
that.
torso,
And
maybe
then I
crotch.
when I had the leg, people were like, "Oh, it's fake."
No. Do you think if I faked this, do you think I would fake his left leg?
But I
which
think it
is
was
useless?
I think it was that rare that I think I might have had. I think I might have had a fake one.
Oh, really?
Because it was expensive, and I don't know how I got it.
I mean, you could just buy a pack. I had a 3-headed white dragon.
Yeah, those are cool as
the
hell. The
fucking
3-headed?
Aryan.
Yeah.
Dude, Nazis would love that shit. Fucking white with blue eyes. Let's go. But anyways.
House of Dragon Nazi edition. God, we talk about the same topics come up, I feel like, every week.
I think every man in our age, just Nazis and 9/11 just enter the chat constantly.
Yeah, and yeah. We don't do it on purpose.
No, it
just comes up.
And it throws Izzy off too. And it throws me off that she is not constantly referencing the second tower falling.
It's not funny.
No, but that is.
Yeah, but we talk about
anytime
it
I
so
see anything that could even possibly link to 9/11, boom, just straight shot. Second tower.
You want to hear a joke that I told my siblings when I was in Montana?
Sure.
I might have heard this on TikTok or something.
Yeah.
So it's not an original. I'm not claiming it's original, but I thought it was hilarious. So he goes, "Why was 6 afraid of 7?
Why?
Because 7, 8, 9. But why was 6 afraid of 10?
Because 9/11.
Because he was in between 9/11. I told my sister that in Costco, and she's like, "What the fuck?"
And your sisters are fucked.
Yep.
But anyways, back to the art. So what we have here is a nice. He's blue. He's got green palms and sharp fingers.
He looks he kind of looks friendly.
I feel like he's going ha ha.
Yeah, he does look kind of creepy and scary, but he would be friendly. Because some monsters are friendly.
Well, I don't think he's trying to scare you. I think he's trying to spook you. He just popped up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's got the slit eyes, which is classic monster stuff. He's got
monster.
kind of looks
big
like
mouth.
Yeah, it was full of sharp teeth, but the teeth, that was something I always did too, is where the teeth come in from the sides, and that's not
that's
right.
cool. But that's a full mouth. That's terrifying.
I guess some animals have that, where it's a full like wonk wonk.
Well, it reminds me of like the thing from Star Wars.
Sure, the Sarlacc pit. Yeah,
Yeah, the pit.
Just
Yeah.
a full circle
Just
of teeth.
that's terrifying. Just
Yeah, and like I like the little like spikes coming up his sides.
oh yeah, and then like his fingernails or claws or whatever.
I'm also a fan that as a child I even put the little
The
lines.
knuckles, yeah,
the inner
he has,
knuckles.
He has
yeah.
bendable fingers.
Yeah, he has bend lines.
What is this? Is this paint?
Yeah, it looks like maybe watercolor with some not a chalk outline.
I do
don't know.
like
and
because I
then
like the
it's got
background's dope as hell.
It's got some sparkles in it too. So I'm gonna tell you how I made this though.
Oh, you remember? Damn.
Yes,
Okay.
I do. I figured it out by looking at it. If you look at it, if you focus on the center of it, it's fucking split.
Oh, I see.
I painted half of it, and I think I folded and smushed it.
Yeah, I can see a fold line.
Uh-huh.
Damn. Yeah.
And
So
like if you look,
it's symmetry.
It's symmetrical.
Whoa, dude.
Pretty cool.
Synchronicity.
Yeah.
Damn, that's smart as a kid.
That might have been the project. Either way, I did a not bad job of
He's
it.
like, I speed this up if I just did a half a painting.
Yeah. I
Ta-da!
surprised the other half.
I mean, now that would not have noticed that unless you
pretty
told me.
cool.
Yeah.
No.
But that's fucking sick, dude. I'll take a photo of that. Freaking, that's a cool art effect. Pretty cool, dude.
So what we have here is something I assume is new because I saw it at the grocery store the other day and never seen it before. It is Powerade Sour,
What the fuck?
which it's Powerade Sour green apple flavor because I assume that will be the most sour, but this is a horrible idea, I assume.
What the hell?
Because for me, Powerade is basically like a health potion where
Yeah.
it's just like if I'm hungover or super sick, a blue Powerade and a nap is kind of a cure-all
I
for
only
me.
buy Powerade if I'm sick or hungover.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Gatorade is for athletes.
Yeah, it's for sports, especially like the yellow Gatorade is really if you're like working
Electrolytes,
out.
yeah.
And like red is for like
Sometimes
road trip.
I'll buy a Gatorade if I'm hungover too.
Sure.
Because
So,
of
like,
electrolytes.
Blue Powerade is the move.
But
here.
also, why would you want a sour Powerade even if you're using it for sports?
yeah, like
Powerade's not a drink you just casually enjoy, I don't think.
I'm sure some
People
do.
probably do it because they don't drink beer. But this is just wild.
It is
50% more electrolytes than the leading sports drink. I'm guessing they're talking about
Gatorade.
Gatorade.
Gatorade, right? All right, well, cheers, bud.
I don't know about this.
I hope it's crazy.
You said there
sour.
were other flavors?
Yeah, I don't remember what they were though.
I'm guessing a blue raspberry or like a cherry. This is green apple.
Well, it's barely sour at all. It's barely green apple.
What the fuck? I mean, it's only 80 calories.
I guess, but if
This
you're
tastes like a Powerade.
I mean, it is a Powerade.
No, but like you get a hint of green apple
And like
and
no hint of
no
sour.
hint of sour.
Lame. All right. So if you really like the green apple flavor, this is just a green apple Powerade.
I mean, this is what it should be.
yeah,
This is what it should taste like for being a Powerade, but not what I.
for sour.
And
Powerade,
also,
yeah.
you wouldn't buy this because you would think it'd be sour.
Yeah, but it's not. If you enjoy sour things, this is nothing.
It's not sour at all. Like, it's not bad.
No, I'll bring the rest of this to work tomorrow and drink it. And
It just tastes like a green Powerade.
yeah, damn. I was
What
hoping
the-
it was like dumb sour,
Like, dude, that's what I was expecting because they're branding it as sour. Like,
Right.
I'm like, oh yeah,
but no, it has the same amount of like flavor that any Powerade does, which is not much.
which is watered down.
Yep.
Fucking flavor.
full of electrolytes.
This is
though.
no sour, dude.
lame
Dude, what? This is blowing my mind. Like,
of how much it's not blowing your mind.
like fucking, if you're gonna call it sour,
make it sour.
make it
But
sour.
there's literally no sour in it.
Make it a fucking warhead flavor. You know.
So I mean, if you enjoy the flavor of green apple and you hate sour stuff, you can drink this.
If you enjoy the hint flavor,
Right, yeah.
Like it's barely green
Yeah.
apple. The color is more extreme than the taste.
Than anything else about it.
Yeah, and it's just green color that's kind of see through. Wow, that's like
A letdown.
a letdown, but also if it was sour, it would be a letdown too.
Well, it would just be
would make
why does this exist?
Yeah.
Where this is just
Who's buying this?
me. And I'm sure a couple other podcasts out there.
Yikes, dude. Yeah, dude, products are now being made for people to test.
Do taste tests,
for
yeah.
people to do them on podcast.
Yeah, that was the Moist Monday taste test.
All right, welcome back to Slippery Sins, which side note, I just watched Seven.
Oh,
which,
right.
This is kind of based on, and we used a graphic from the trailer of Seven in this
do you?
intro. Yeah, where it flashes the Seven Deadly Sins.
Sure.
That's from.
Oh, right, I know that.
Yeah, that's ripped from Seven.
All right,
But
hit me.
the first card I grabbed is Envy.
Okay.
Have you ever flirted with someone to make someone else jealous? If not, would you ever? I feel like you have.
Flirted to make someone jealous.
Yeah, I feel like you have.
All right, let me think about it for a second.
I feel like you, especially back in your horror era,
No, it definitely been when I was living in a college town.
Oh, okay. So
Like-
not downtown.
No, because I had no one to make jealous then.
Oh, yeah, because you were just
It was just I would have someone come over.
Yeah.
But like back in the day, I would go to like parties and stuff. And like not as much because everyone there was pretty just open to everything.
Yeah. I mean, it just reminds me of the story of where you went to a party. And
Oh, yep. Nope, no. Yeah, I got the story. And yep.
I think you might have told it on the
I
podcast
have,
before, but
but
let's hear it again.
yeah, let's retell it.
It fits the card. I love this story.
Yep. No, definitely. This was the most I've ever done this. And it's wild.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, so this was the weekend where I fucked up my leg at work and then I went out to party
Yeah.
for it. And I remember the first night, got drunk, went out dancing. I dropped this cute girl because I tried to dip her on my bad leg and I
Just dropped her.
She just hit the concrete. Yeah.
See you later.
And this girl who I had been friends with for a long time, like in this group, and like it wasn't normal for us all to go back to this house that we all stayed at. And I knew she had a boyfriend at the time, who she's now married to.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yikes.
And-
I don't think you'd said that the last time.
Right. And her and I like always had a flirty thing going, but I knew she was a relationship. So I was just kind of going like everybody else, but I liked her the most.
Oh, yeah.
And like it was kind of known. She knew that too, I'm sure. But like that night we finally fucked around. We didn't like have sex or anything, but
you're
like
fooling around.
Oh yeah, pretty much
Touching,
everything.
touching.
But yeah.
Yeah.
And then the next day we're having a party later. I don't remember the morning with her as much. Like if she just wait, actually I do because when she got up, she just full on put her leg on her hand on my leg and
just
like got up that
on your
way.
bad leg?
And I just like woke up screaming.
Good morning. Yeah, that sucks, dude.
Yeah. And then the next day we were hosting a little party. I don't remember what for exactly because we tried to theme our parties and she was coming to it. So I was like, oh, that would be fun to see her again.
Yeah, maybe.
Brings her boyfriend.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's a weird move on her part.
Yeah. And then she also brings these a couple other people. One of them is this tiny little gay guy. And at this point I was pretty fluid sexually. Yeah. Like I didn't fuck any other guys, but I liked kissing them. I liked dancing with them. I liked flirting with them. It was really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so this guy and me, we like, shit. I'm trying to remember if this happened first. Let's say this does happen first. Him and I make out a little bit just while talking stuff. And like, I'm aware that she's in the room.
Yeah, she
so I'm
sees
like,
it.
oh, maybe she'll be jealous of me and this man.
Yeah, she'll be jealous of that. That's how jealousy works.
Oh, wait, no, shit. That wasn't even the first one.
Wait, what?
No. All right. So
Back up.
backtrack. A different guy.
Telling
at
us
party.
telling it like a Tarantino film. It's like a gay Tarantino film.
So there's a different guy at this party. I remember he was a microbiologist.
Ooh, nice.
And he was explaining that kind of shit to me. And we were talking out on the porch. And it was nice. And he was a smart guy. Didn't know he was
that's
gay.
very smart.
Didn't know anything. And then he just kind of, we're talking. I'm super interested in what he's saying because he's really intelligent. And I like learning about shit. And then he just kind of throws her arm around me. I'm like, damn it. That's what's happening.
Yep.
And I'm like, I'm not going to push away. So he's kind of cute. He's smarter than me. He's going to be a doctor someday.
I wonder if he is.
Probably at this point. And so him and I make
He's
out.
doing surgery right now. Listen to this story.
So him and I make out a little bit. Whatever. I think
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, and then I
It's
found
2023. You're allowed to make it
this
whatever
was
you
like
want.
2018,
17.
17.
Yeah, maybe.
Probably like 7 years ago, maybe
Maybe.
6-7 years ago, because I was a welder at the time.
Yeah.
Didn't let any of those guys know about it.
Yeah,
they wouldn't have liked it.
No, they would have hated it. The teapot guy, he would have hated it.
But yeah, so I would make out with this guy, and then like I liked him. Like I never wanted to date a guy, but I enjoyed flirting and talking. And
You
hanging out
enjoy
with guys.
just having fun.
Yeah. And then I found out he has a boyfriend. I'm like,
Oh,
fucking
Jesus.
2 for 2 homewrecker over here. So I then make out with the third guy to make both of them
To make 2 people jealous, and so you're making out with 3 people.
yeah, in one night. Well,
But also, did it feel good? Did it feel fun? Like you were like, I'm feeling good.
It felt fun until the third guy I messed around with begged to suck my dick in the bathroom. And I'm like, no,
there you
no,
go.
no,
Nah.
don't need that. No, no.
But it's your 100% your fault.
2 tears. Because he's drunk at this point.
He was crying, begging
Because he
and
wanted
crying.
to fuck around with me. I'm like,
Oh my God.
no, no thanks, bud.
But he started crying because you were saying no?
Because I'm turning him down. And like he was cute. He was like
that's
a little
'cause
Hispanic guy.
That's because you made out with him
Yeah.
and he's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, no,
Dude,
he was-
that's fucked up.
And he was also intelligent too. Because I remember, because when
was he doing macrobiology?
because when he heard me talking to the other guy at one point, he was like, I know more about that shit. And like it was an obvious jealous
Oh
thing.
my God.
And this girl did not give a shit that I was
Oh, yeah,
doing.
her boyfriend was there. Why would she?
Her future husband was sitting next to her the entire time. He was probably like, who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is that guy? And she's like, I don't know, but he's about to get his dick sucked.
Oh, no, he's not. Oh, he's crying.
That is weird, dude.
Yeah, it
If
was a
someone
weird night.
begged to...
Yeah, poor guy.
I don't think I've ever... I'm not really much of a big flirter in person.
Sure.
But like I remember like I would like flirt over text.
Yeah.
And I think like when I was dating the girl I dated for a long time, we went through a bunch of rough patches, obviously.
Yep.
But I started talking to this other girl who was really into me.
The one I know of?
Maybe.
So not the one I'm thinking of that was really into you.
No, this is one that you don't know.
Okay.
That was from her town. Her small town. You might know her. Her name is a country.
Yes.
Yeah,
no,
okay,
because she was obsessed with you
She was
when you and I lived
obsessed-
together.
Yeah, she was obsessed with
She
me.
was fucking cute.
Very
too.
cute. A little bit younger. I think a few years younger than me. But way into Foo Fighters. I love the Foo Fighters, so we would talk about that kind of stuff. And I would like kind of actively flirt with her.
Yeah.
But my girlfriend would know.
Yeah.
And it would make her so mad. And it was very shitty.
Sure.
But it was attention that I wasn't getting elsewhere.
Sure.
And it was also like, this girl's way into me. So I was like, kind of playing like devil's advocate. I was like, I'm not doing anything wrong, even though I obviously was.
Sure.
By feeding into her
Yeah.
attention. Yeah. So that was kind of shitty. But I don't think I've ever done it in real life. I've had girls get jealous in real life, but it's not because I was flirting. It's because I was just accidentally talking to another girl.
Right.
And then they get mad.
Because Izzy thinks it's funny because after shows and stuff, I'll have a lot of girls come up to
Yeah.
me. But it's funny when it changes for her and then she comes in and just like starts touching me. Like she's not upset at me at
Yeah.
all because I'm like,
But it's funny for her because she sees the way they change.
yeah, it's funny when it's because sometimes it depends how attractive the person is too.
Yeah.
When it's some of the people that have flirted with me, she thinks it's fucking hilarious and she'll just leave me to it. And I'm like, no,
Hey, get me out of this.
okay. Yeah.
But also, like, if a hot girl's talking to you, she probably walks up and just grabs your
starts
nipple.
like she'll just start touching me. I'm like, fuck, I'm sore. Like it's like those moments.
Touches you right in your fucking staple
Well, no,
hole.
it's right after Bed of Nails is my closer, so she'll like wrap her arms. I'm like, it's just like that kind of stuff.
That's kind of cool that you guys can do that.
Well, I think it's hilarious,
It's hilarious,
watching people
yeah.
flirt with her at the bar. I think she's annoyed that I'm not more upset about it.
Yeah, because
I've fed into other guys on New Year's.
yeah, on New Year's, that guy fucking loves
Who's
her.
it? He literally asked her to leave me leave her for her to leave me
For him.
and I knew that, but I didn't know it was that guy. And
that's
you and
the
I
guy-
spent all New Year's Eve with.
And the fact is, she got mad about that, and it's like
You didn't tell us who he was.
we didn't know.
Yeah.
I just didn't know. It's just
So-
a guy we nerded out with, dude.
Well, because I remember she walked past and I slapped her ass. And she's like, "Who did that?" I'm like, "Me." And she's like, "Okay." And then she was like, "Are you guys together?" Because she was worried it was him.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Are you guys together?" I'm like, "Yeah." That's. I guess
you had
we were engaged at that point.
no, you were like, yeah, that's my girlfriend, but you had no idea.
Because he's a 40-year-old man.
Yeah. And then he was like, oh shit. Yeah, let me turn the conversation to me. Yeah. To someone else.
So a hobby of mine is I like to get high and then kind of like go into rabbit holes of
Yes.
things on the internet. And like I've always
always done that.
Well, I guess
Yes.
not always, but I've always done rabbit holes.
Like even before you got high.
Yeah.
Were you just like
I like freaking myself out, getting really into specific topics and stuff.
clicking on YouTube videos and continuing to I don't think I've ever Like I've maybe done it like once.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever, because I'm just like, okay, what next?
So this time it was the Vatican made an announcement that they are changing their rules on how they handle supernatural phenomenon.
What does that mean?
So I was really excited, and they were going to do a live, like a press conference. And then
what does that even mean?
I tried to learn about it because they were speaking, Italian? I think that's what they speak.
Sure.
That sounds right.
Italy?
Rome. Yeah, they're in Rome. Yeah.
Yeah. They're
whatever.
speaking European.
Yeah. I don't know. But
They're speaking Jesus?
what?
They're speaking Jesus language?
Hebrew?
Hebrew.
Yeah. No. But, and I got super excited because I thought like maybe it would pertain to like aliens and shit like that, or like something's coming up, but it was really, they were getting like tightening up. I don't know. It didn't really make sense, and it was not interesting, which I was.
So why do they have
bummed
to do
about.
a press?
I don't know. Probably
Because they got
just
nothing else
get
going
the
on?
word out. Yeah.
Because the Vatican doesn't matter anymore?
But also I remember that I've read news reports that exorcisms are on the rise.
What?
That's what they fucking say. Because
Exorcisms are on the rise?
there was a point where I considered joining the priesthood purely for the exorcism.
So you would be like an exorcist? Is that like the
which I
title?
think you need to be a priest for that too.
Yes,
I guess I don't know for
but
sure.
that's like your specific where you just get you're like
Well,
on
they-
call.
You go to school for it, like they train you how to do it and shit like that. And I think you have to like go to the Vatican.
And you
which is-
probably have to build up your mental strength so then you don't get possessed.
right, exactly.
Like so it doesn't take over you. I've seen the fucking Exorcist.
Right, yeah.
Terrifying.
Probably the best horror movie ever made.
One of them.
I think the best.
Okay. Well, arguably one of the best horror movies ever made. I've
And I'll argue that.
only seen it once. Probably won't ever see it again.
Does the job. So then I just wanted to research just like modern exorcisms. And so I found YouTube videos of interviews with them.
What?
And let me tell you, these guys, even though they have to be virgins because they're priests, but like they're fucking virgins. Like they are so the lamest people, and it was so disappointing.
Because you were like, oh,
These guys
Exorcist.
fight the devil.
Yeah, you're like these guys are one step away from the devil. Like these guys are like cool. I picture like fucking. They got like the chains on.
Nope, they're just
Old.
one. They weren't old, but one because I watched two different interviews and they're both like an hour and a half long.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
I watched so much about this,
and you
like
keep clicking. So that finishes and you click on another one.
yeah, because I thought like maybe there'd be a
Maybe
cool
the next
one.
one's better.
Yeah, so the first one, the guy doing the interview had real youth pastor energy, which
Oh god! Which
like,
is not what you want in an exorcist
no
guy.
And then the other guy who I think he's the most vocal priest. I don't even think I wrote down his name. I wrote down a bunch of quotes from him, but he is the lamest bitch you've ever seen. Like it wasn't fun at all. It's like when I watched the UFO briefing and they opened up by saying like, "Hey, you guys need to stop bullying us." Like it's so funny.
Yeah, where you realize, oh man, this isn't cool.
No, it should be.
Like, this should be cool. You're fucking saving people from being possessed by the
Right.
devil. Be cool about
Which,
it.
believe it or not, I don't know. Because also that's the thing is, if it's real, if these people are telling the truth, then that means that the devil's real, Christianity's true, and all that.
But also,
or if they're lying, it means that they don't believe in it at all because they
so
couldn't
that's
because this
probably
didn't
why-
happen.
So that's probably why it's so lame.
Well, because also I kind of like
I can see both sides
it's
of
the
it.
same thing with like the Pope. It's rather it's all real or it's fake and he knows it's fake.
But also, I don't even understand what the Pope does.
I don't know. He has a cool hat. I don't know. They swap around priests after they touch kids. I think that's his main job is just shuffling them.
He shuffles the
Yeah.
deck. He shuffles the priest around, and then he's just old, and then he doesn't. But I feel like if you're like the one step away from Jesus, at that point you gotta realize this might not be real.
Or it's completely real. It's like with Ghost Hunter or like Ghost Adventures, like Zach Baggins. It's whether it's all bullshit or ghosts are fucking real, and I don't know.
They do a good job of selling it no matter what.
Yeah.
But maybe not. Maybe they're doing a terrible job of selling it because they're making it seem lame as fuck.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's what they want you to think it's lame, so then it's not like romanticized.
Well, that was part of the conversation here. He opened up
Okay.
with, he was like, I'm not going to tell about all the wild things I saw happen because,
What? We want to hear it.
yeah, because he says, because that would be talking about the power the devil has, and that's what the devil wants you to talk about. So we're not going to talk
God
about
damn
it. Like, so immediately I was like, fuck.
I want the devil to tell me this.
Yeah, I want to know.
Don't take over me, devil. I just want to know what you're up to.
But interesting he said early on was that the reason demons hate us is because God made us in his image and we look like God. So demons are mad about that.
Oh,
I thought that was fun.
okay.
Yeah. I kind like that's something I never thought before.
So, I'm just real quick.
Yeah.
So God made everything.
Yes.
We're just talking religion.
Yes.
God made everything,
Yes.
but the devil already existed.
No. Devil was an angel that was fallen, or that fell because he questioned God. We'll get into...
So God created him, though?
Yes.
So he should look like us.
Well, he made humans in his image.
Oh, not angels.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
a fallen angel.
Yeah.
And then there was Judas.
Judas was a disciple
Yeah,
who
isn't-
betrayed
But
Jesus.
isn't he like a devil?
He is a demon now, they say, yeah. He's actually in that book, Begone Satan.
Yeah, but he was a human.
Yes.
I'm just confused.
Yeah, I think Hitler shows up in that book at one
In
point.
Begone Satan?
Yeah. No, that's about an exorcism that took place in Iowa.
Okay, let's get. We got a long way to go.
All right.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I took like 3 pages of notes on this. But also after he said that, he also hinted at that his job is scarier than a Navy SEAL.
Oh yeah, because the threat of the devil is bigger than terrorists.
If
If it's real,
you can,
yes. I had to say if.
Yeah.
Terrorists are real.
Yeah, and Navy SEAls deal with them, and they're awesome.
Yeah, dude, if a Navy SEAL interview, that'd be badass.
I love
I'd
those
be
interviews.
hyped.
Yeah.
But a Navy SEAL's on Joe Rogan, let's go.
Let's hear about it. And also, they talk the details.
Yeah, they're not afraid.
Because it ends with, then I shot him.
Yeah.
Well, this guy's like, then I bespelled a demon. Like, why not, like, brag about
Navy
it?
SEAls are badass. Exorcists. What are they? What's like their job title?
Exorcist. They exorcise the demons.
The exercise, the exorcism. They be badass about it.
Yeah. Oh, here's the quote. We won't get into details on the actual paranormal phenomenon because the devil would like that because he loves attention. What are we doing?
But you're still talking about it. It's still, well, guess what? We're giving devil a lot of attention today.
Yep. So sorry, either way you failed.
We got you.
But also something I do find interesting is that they have to do a mental exam on anyone they are going to do exorcism for prior. So not therapists, maybe psychologists.
Yeah, like
either way, like medical people have to talk to the people before they get an exorcism.
so like the people that are possessed have to go through like a mental thing.
Yes,
While they're possessed,
to prove that it's not just a mental thing, because there's like
schizophrenic or something. Yeah.
Yeah, or there was a woman who died during an exorcism, and she was definitely just had epilepsy, like that kind of shit.
Oh,
like
yikes,
a handful of people have died during exorcisms. It's fucking wild
Because it wasn't the devil.
and then they just starved the people.
Jesus
or like
Christ.
tied them
They're
up. Yeah,
screaming at him.
yeah. No, it's real rough. Like that's
I don't know why I'm
yeah,
laughing.
You're not a hero if you do that shit.
Yeah, but also like imagine going through like this psychological analysis or whatever
Yeah.
while you're possessed.
Yeah, that'd be exhausting.
Just
Well, that's
what
why.
the fuck?
That's why this guy said that Christ actually forces the supernatural things to happen so that they know it's real.
What? So Jesus, so God.
So no, I'll just read the next quote,
Okay.
which I think will really cement this in. This guy says he's not scared of demons because they can only do what Christ permits, which means
So God's allowing the devil to possess people
to
prove that he's real.
yes, that's kind of what this guy got around, and and also
That's
this.
so fucking stupid.
Also, this whole interview was done in front of a crowd of like teenagers. Like it's like full youth pastor, and I was like, when hearing this, I'm like, doesn't that mean God's a pussy? Like,
Yeah.
like where he's like,
Oh, you don't believe me? Well, check this out.
Yeah, look at this wild shit. Like, yeah, or an asshole. Yeah,
Yeah, but he's like, look at this wild shit, and then the people are like, let's not talk about it.
yeah, and also like, hey, can you stop doing that? This
I
person.
just picture like in front of the live crowd. It's like youth
Yeah.
pastor, and like every time he says something, they just go.
Or like they were like super excited. And he was
So,
like,
like-
we're not going to talk about it. And that's something. They're just like, God.
There's a kid in the back that's like, son of a bitch. I took work off for this.
At one point, this priest is just like talking about like their method, and he brings up the 6 stages of liberation that they have to go through. And I looked it up, nothing. I could not find anything of the
So he
six.
just made it.
He just like threw like a process out. Maybe it's like a secret teaching, but he even brought up like the 3rd and 4th step.
But he never gave out all the steps.
No, and then I tried to look for it, and it does not exist.
See, I'm just like, what is?
Yeah, it's this whole like again.
just
This
sounds
priest
like a
sucked. Yeah, it like but it wasn't even like fun.
But this
And
guy doesn't. That's his job.
It's like the
It's a
same.
made up job.
So like I hated this the same reason I hate Rush. Where Rush is rock and roll without any of the sex, like, and none of the, like,
We just talked about this recently.
I know, but like I viewed this the same way of like exorcisms. It's raw, it's cool, it's rock and roll. But then this guy's just such a bitch.
Well, because the devil, dude.
Yeah,
The devil's
yeah,
rock and roll.
yeah.
They don't want it to be rock and roll. They don't want it to be the devil.
And I don't get that.
Well, Rush, dude, it's nerdy rock and roll.
I know.
My brother and stepdad, that's their favorite bands.
I hate Rush so much.
I like them,
They're maybe my least favorite band.
but I don't listen to them. But I like it.
The trees are in the forest. Like the
YYZ's an awesome song.
sure. Isn't it YYZ though? No. But then they're talking about the devil more, which I don't know if they were supposed to or not. But he says when talking about the devil, he said, demons will openly admit that they are slaves of Christ, and it's interesting because everybody is a slave. Because he created us, he keeps us in existence, and in a certain way, he owns us.
What?
So he grouped all of us together with the demons and said we're all God's
We're all
slaves.
God's slaves instead of God's children.
And then the youth pastor said, yes, praise God.
What?
What are we doing?
Okay, so I get why at first you're like, this is lame, but then if I kept watching and like this, I'm like, now I'm intrigued because this is ridiculous.
Yeah, but well, there's a reason I finished it.
What the fuck?
And then the youth pastor asked the guy, well, have you ever been scared during one of these? And the guy goes, yes. One time I was doing an exorcism and I asked God to punish this demon. And the face this demon made when experiencing the excruciating punishment that God gave upon him made me scared of God. I was like, what?
So what was the face?
But either way, he said he was scared. Like the only time he's been scared
He wasn't scared of the devil. He was scared of God.
because God lets the devil do what he wants. So technically they're right. Because that's the wild thing about all Christians is they are so scared of God. Like they say he's all love and all that. And like, I get that. I like that aspect of it, but they're also terrified of him.
Well, because if you don't follow him, then you don't get in.
yeah, you're gone.
You're not
Forever.
allowed to be in his kingdom. But why would you want to be in his kingdom?
There's so much.
I know.
And it's just a brick roll when you talk to him. But this man claims he's dealt with Beelzebub.
Ooh, the actual
too.
devil?
Like, yeah, he says he's dealt with the devil.
How does he know?
Because they name themselves, or it's like there's power in the names or something. And he said that he realized that the devil likes to create fear because of how scared he is. And he says, no, he says he figured this out. So as in like,
Oh, this is the discovery
it's
he
like
made.
it's like he sat down with a serial killer and like broke a case, like but with the fucking devil.
But with the devil,
and yet
dude.
this guy's still a bitch. He literally was like sitting there like this the whole time, like he just sucked.
Wearing
It
like a
wasn't
robe?
Fun. Well, he wore like I don't even know the name of the priest outfit, you know, with the little white thing.
With the little white tuxedo thing.
yeah, yeah. But like
Looks like a fucking cat.
he wasn't cool at all. Like it's
Dude, yeah. Imagine if he came in and he was like all rock and roll about it. I'd probably believe
like,
it.
Put his boots up or something.
Yeah,
like
because he's like,
something
I
cool.
fucking have talked to the devil, bitch.
And he ran like
Yeah.
that because this is what this guy believes, maybe, or it's what he's saying he believes. But also, this guy out of nowhere brought up chastity and how important it is in boys. Like
What? What does that have
happened-
to do with anything?
No, that happened in the second interview too. They love talking about teenagers fucking.
Why?
Because it's the faux pas, but also it's also what they're usually guilty of is fucking not even a teenager, but a child.
Of walking in on a...
But then they don't leave.
Yeah.
They just sit there.
And they go, I'm going to get
Christ
you.
permits this. I guess I'm okay.
Yeah. God allows it to happen.
I think that's what they think too. That like anytime they're doing something wrong, like yeah, it's a sin, but also like God's allowing me to sin.
God's allowing me to do
this.
this.
Was the plan, and so that's like it's such
Jesus
a
Christ.
fucking,
Literally.
like it's so scary.
Dude, the more I just talk about religion, the more I'm like, what in the hell?
It's so weird because also like it's supposed to just be fun and cool. I guess it's not.
It's not supposed to be fun and cool.
but like it could be. It could be interesting. It could be.
It's also wild that, like, yeah, if you're like a big believer in God, and
Yeah.
I'm sorry if people are that listen, but
and like we're
why-
not trying to take away from that.
No,
at
but
all.
like, good for you. But why would you want to be afraid of him?
yeah, like
That sounds
I don't want to fear my parents.
that sounds terrifying.
yeah.
So it's like, I mean, it's like you're a teenager growing up, and like you're like, oh, if I do this, I'm gonna get in trouble.
Right,
That's
yeah.
like what that feeling is your entire life.
Ever. Yeah.
And this guy will see you do everything?
The part that really pissed me off is when they're like, yeah, he also like reads your mind. So like impure thoughts are again, when like we aren't, I truly believe we aren't our thoughts. We are just the one who hears it. Because like intrusive thoughts are real. Yeah, you aren't thinking them. You are hearing them in your head. And the idea that...
You're like, I didn't mean to think that.
But also the idea that people feel guilty about that shit is so sad. And then they have to go to the man who told them to feel guilty and admit their sins. Yeah. And he's just over there behind a curtain probably jerking. Yeah.
To like his dirty thoughts.
There's so many of those.
Probably.
I bet. Yeah. I mean,
they just sit in that box all day.
Luckily, and they're all day. There's hours for it. But like I did it a few times, and like I had a great priest, thankfully.
He's probably jacking off. He's like, how old are you?
Ooh, it's a sweet spot.
You were a teenager. Yikes.
But then they did bring up politics for a second, and I liked what these people said about politics.
Okay, yeah, because that's another interesting thing. Like, how does that...
We'll get to that in the second interview.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they brought up politics, and the only stance they took on it during this was that he hates the worship of politics because you're supposed to only worship God. So I thought I liked that.
Yeah, I like that.
Where be that across the board because so many Trumpers are so Christian.
Yeah, that's where they're hardcore.
But they, Jesus, it's 8:00.
Jake's gonna do his daily connections.
Yeah, but like it's interesting. Like I that was the only nice thing I said. But then they were talking about like sin in general, and they said that every sin you commit, the devil is actively wanting you to do that. Like that every single sin benefits him. Like if I steal something, it's not that God's mad; it's that the devil's happy. And I thought that was interesting.
I mean, that's what they portrayed as.
But like even there, like I feel like the devil will tempt you to do stuff, but like they're saying all the sins, every single one.
But sometimes it's a sin to like have an intrusive thought, or
right?
Like,
yeah, and they say the devil probably like put that there, but also they're saying that Christ let the devil put that there, and that's
it's so confusing.
Yeah.
But then also like I get like some sins where you're tempted, like stealing or all that stuff. But then other times it's like, I don't know, you did something bad, but it's just, but the devil made you do it. Because God made the devil make you do it.
But also with the whole story of the devil, of him questioning God, so he became the devil, that inherently just staples like you don't question God. You like it is denying free think from the situations in a whole. And like that's a scary thing. When it comes to anything, it's like the idea of like you're not allowed to like what's the word? Protest anything. Where like
because
they're trying to diminish the initial even thought process of an alternative thought. It's the like you can't think to do anything better because you can't think
because you're not allowed to.
Yeah,
that's kind of if you think about it, you're in like a.
That's what Adam and Eve is too.
Yeah,
like it's the fruit of knowledge was what got them kicked out of what's the word? Eden.
The Garden of Eden, yeah.
Where it's like the pure wanting of knowledge is what made them lose. Like that's
so they were just like dumb, ignorant, happy, but they were curious for more,
right?
And then they sinned because of that,
because they ate of the fruit of knowledge, and never in the Bible do they even like speak of what the knowledge was, and I think that's super.
Well, I do know like. The story is like they ate the apple and then they got self-conscious of their bodies.
Oh, right. I guess they do say that. Yeah, it's that knowledge is bad.
But like knowledge is good.
Yeah, but also the idea is if they never ate the apple, then we'd all be there. Just inbred babies eating a bunch of fruit, with
a bunch of devil snakes talking to us.
Might be fun.
I'm sure you'd be happy and free.
No, yeah.
But you'd be ignorant.
Yeah, to life.
To everything.
Yes.
You would just be like, but you might, if you don't, you don't know, you know?
Yeah. So, I mean, there's plenty we don't know now that would probably make us upset, but also some that would make us happy. And that's
true.
So interesting. And this is one of them.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is one where he like really, because I didn't write down the question that prompted this answer, but he really shoehorned this answer in there. He was talking about like kind of like the physical aspects of someone possessed and like what they go through during exorcism. And he says that every person that's possessed, the back of their neck is super sensitive. Took me a while to get it. Oh, so this was about a more specific person. Took me a while to get it out of one demon. And he said that it hurt because, well, that's where a lady puts her heel when she's crushing your head.
What?
He just opted that sentence, and it did not make sense in context. So, like, my quote doesn't make sense, but that was the line he said when talking about just that during an exorcism, the back of their neck is sensitive.
But it's like a woman stepping on you with a heel?
Because that's where a lady puts her heel when she's crushing your head. Also, it's not. She puts it on your head, not on the back of your neck.
Yeah.
So this
what the?
No, this priest.
That's
is,
like a fantasy.
Yeah, no, like definitely that he pulled something from that. And
What
that
the
is,
fuck?
That's the last note I took from that interview.
What the hell? So like the neck, like you gotta like massage the neck or something,
Or just like that's like where it hurts when it's starting to work.
So because they're getting
Like
in
when
your-
they're reading the prayers,
because they're getting in your brain.
because God's put on a high heel and he's just
Yeah, God's
pressing-
stepping on the back of my neck.
Oh, he's lighting a cigarette and putting out on my head.
Yeah. Say yes, please. Say you want more.
All right, if God was like a dominatrix, one would make sense. Wants control,
Yeah.
and there's no safe word.
I mean, that's what it feels like a dominatrix
But, yeah.
or like a fucking like a ruler.
Yeah, I mean, are you telling me like a crucifixion isn't at least kinky?
Some people are into it.
Yes. You know, there's a guy who gets crucified every fucking year.
What?
Yeah, like some Irish dude. He like offers it.
What do you mean?
There's a guy who gets crucified.
Like he puts nails through his hands?
Well, they never did the hands because that would tear too easy. It's here.
Through the wrist.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure maybe they don't hammer him in, but from the report I saw, it sounded like he did. I'll look into that later. And
So
that'll be a
then he
religion
just like for like 3 days he's up there?
Not that long. I think it's just like for a little bit. And he's also like kind of like strapped in because I saw photos of it.
I'm guessing he just is tied up and not because a nail through the
That's
wrist.
not a news story though. They say.
I mean, if you do it yearly, yeah, it would be. But if you're just tied up,
I'll look it up
that's like
after.
a fucking protest.
Fuck, I'll look it up right now. Cut the dead air.
What the fuck?
I found it. So it's not an Irish man. It is every year a Filipino man marks Good Friday with an actual crucifixion. He just did it for the 33rd time in 2019.
What? He's been doing it for 33 years?
He puts a nail through his hand, though.
Oh my God. Does he think he's Jesus? What is he doing it for? Does
A
it
man
say?
playing the role of Jesus Christ during Holy Week in the Philippines was crucified for the 33rd time. It's part of a controversial Eastern tradition in a country where people will undergo real-life crucifixions as an expression of their faith. Nobody's asking you to do that, by the way.
So he's actually putting nails through his hands? Dude, I'm sure. Okay.
During the realistic crucifixions, actor drive 4-inch nails into both hands and feet.
What?
Yeah, and lift him on a wooden cross. He's tied into the thing too, so like his arms are tied on, so he's not like
So
doing
he's
the
not.
hang.
So he's not. So it doesn't rip.
Well, because it's the hang that kills you
Yeah.
too. Because it's like where like that's why they pierce the lungs and they're filled up.
Oh, my
But yeah,
God.
so he does it through the hand, which is already incorrect.
So how does it say how long he does it for? Oh my God! What a psychopath,
I love this man.
dude! But I feel like if you've been doing it for that long, you eventually
You get scar tissue,
You
yeah,
eventually
for
have a
sure.
scar. So then
I
it's
think by like the 5th time.
yeah. So
probably.
then it's like okay, just put it back through the hole.
I don't know. He doesn't look happy about it.
No, why would you be happy? Quit volunteering. But at this point, you can't.
Ruben and Najee is what I'm guessing his name is.
At this point, you got to do it for the rest of your life.
Yeah, like,
You can't-
you can't be the
33
bitch that stops.
You can't do it for. Well, Jesus was 33 when he died.
They say that, yeah.
so maybe he's done now.
But this man's definitely older than 33.
yeah, because he didn't start doing it when he was a baby. What the?
These like little thumbtacks.
So I wonder, like the first year he was like, you know what will make my God happy is if I replicate what his son went through
They'll love this. That's the same thing with like,
without anybody telling me to
well,
do
that's
it.
the same. Like Jesus walks into a church, he is so triggered. That's like it's like taking a veteran to like a fireworks display. Like no,
Yeah.
it's all the things that scare them. Like, don't do that.
God, done it for 33 years, but that's 2019, so he's done it 5 more times.
Or maybe he called it quits after that. He's like, no mas.
My
Jeez.
hands are broken.
I hate this.
No more, puppy.
All right, now to my second interview.
Oh yeah, with more
Which this
exorcists.
one was a little bit more like darker. It felt like it felt a little bit more like they played into it, and also he was saying like some shit. He claims like he saw someone like crawl up a wall and shit.
Okay,
Yeah.
see, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm looking for the
Yeah.
badass stuff. Looking for the devil stuff.
But one thing that was wild is immediately when they're talking about like, why is Christianity true? And he says that some instances have baffled NASA. And then he said it was a Eucharistic miracle. If you remember, in Catholicism, Eucharist is the bread and wine,
Yeah.
and it turns into the body and blood.
It is the body.
Yeah, it's not a symbol. It is the body and blood. And apparently there have been cases where just sometimes there's a hunk of meat in the Eucharist and it's literally body. And then they did like research on it and it is a heart tissue. And they claim that
And they don't know where it came
and that
from.
there's been blood dripping out of the chassis? No. What's the word?
The cup?
Yeah, but I'm thinking the goblet thing. They claim that there have been blood in that too. Like I found like several fucking cases where that has happened. Which
There's no way fucking heart tissue disappears in the
that's
fucking.
where like,
But I guess
it's real.
I guess if it did,
then it's true.
then
Like,
you believe it forever.
yeah, there's been 3 Eucharistic miracles, which cases have undergone the most extensive, which have gone under extensive scientific analysis.
I guess if you,
But I don't think the church has claimed any of them, and that's where like for miracles, the like
yeah,
I think
church has to admit it. Right?
like cardinals and bishops have to go there and be like, yes, this is real.
I guess if you're like one of those people where you experience an alien abduction,
Where you're like,
then you're like, no,
it's real.
This is real, and
I
people
s-
are like, I doubt
or
it.
you're lying.
Yeah,
like,
that's
it's
what. So maybe these people, maybe it did happen, and
Yeah.
then if that happened to me, I'd be 100%
Right, yeah,
pushing it.
yeah.
and people go, "You're lying,"
But, like,
and I'm like, "I'm not."
It happened, and like they did, like it turned out like this blood has undergone extreme like stress or something.
What the fuck?
Oh shit! Like it happened 3 times in Buenos Aires, Argentina, in 92, 94, and 96.
Damn it! That's where the Jesus sculpture is, right? Buenos Aires,
Maybe
Or-
that sounds right.
somewhere nearby. Yeah,
Yeah, one of those countries. I don't know. Yeah,
the giant Jesus sculpture.
I do love
that they
that
show
one.
in all the movies.
and they're in Fast and Furious.
Yeah,
they're
they're in everything.
And like what Roland Emmerich movie, the guy who does all like the big like world-ending movies.
Yeah, they always show that. I guess that it's a massive statue.
Yeah.
It would be cool to see in person.
Yeah, he claimed that that body and blood had literally changed into a Middle Eastern man's blood and a heart muscle that has had like stress upon it, which might have been because it got cut out of a living man. 'Cause
Yeah.
also, they claimed that the tissue wasn't as far gone as it should have been. That it still contained like white blood cells and stuff.
So it was like fresh. So they killed somebody.
Maybe.
So they murdered somebody and put it in the bread.
I don't fucking know. This man has claimed that he's seen levitation, which in that case, like, it's real.
Yeah.
If it's real.
But also, I've seen magic
That's true too.
where
Yeah.
people levitate. All right, Chris Angel. Let's see how it's
exercise them.
done. Let's see how it's done. I'm sure they hate Chris Angel, dude, because he's the devil.
I think some do think that. Yeah.
But I think David Blaine's the devil too.
Yeah. All right. So for tests of like pass the mental exam to see like if it's an actual like supernatural case, supernatural knowledge of things that they shouldn't know,
Okay.
where they'll know like personal things about like the people visiting and stuff like that, which that is interesting. Speaking in languages that they do not know.
Yeah, that would be one.
Well, that happens a
When
lot.
you start
in these
speaking in
cases.
tongues.
Yeah, well, tongues isn't a language. Tongues is just like it's just you're trying to make noise.
Yeah, that's true.
No, like that's what
But
tongues
if you're
is.
speaking like fluent, like
Latin
Hebrew,
or shit.
yeah.
Yeah, like that's fucking terrifying.
where you're like, that's the devil.
yep. Like also like
Yeah, if I came over and you just started going, but it was like real, I'd be
Yeah.
like, how's your neck feel?
is there,
Can I step on it?
is there a woman stepping on it? And then also he said superhuman strength.
That's what they portray in the movies.
Yeah, well, he said that he saw a person trying to be held down by like 6 large people and they kept fighting. But that also does happen in like mental disorder stuff because we are all stronger than we allow ourselves to be.
Yeah, the brain limits it. Yeah.
Yeah, which I mean that's the idea of like a mom can lift up a
car to save a baby, yeah.
Which I don't think they're like picking up a car, but I think they're like
No, I
pulling
think
it up.
I think
Yeah.
you're able to lift up.
Yeah, and like I think
yeah.
you're like that fucks up like your muscles and your bones and shit, but you are technically able.
You're
to
able
it.
to do it.
Yeah. So like that's a whole nother thing. But then he said he saw a nun run up a 20-foot wall like a squirrel.
So on all fours.
Yeah, also-
which is another thing we see in the movies.
Why was a nun possessed? What the fuck?
Whoa. Yeah.
Like
So we didn't go into more detail. You're teasing us, buddy. Like you're saying things that I'm like, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah. No, and
Tell us more about the devil, please. Like, because God's letting the devil do this. So we
That's
should
what the last guy claims,
So we
yeah.
should, let's hear about it.
well, and that's as along with the devil, like, let us do it. An interesting sentence that he said that, like, it really caught my attention. Because at this point, I'm tuning out off and on
you're
because I'm like,
okay.
Jesus.
Yeah.
But he says, we cannot sell our souls to the devil because we don't own them. That one got
Okay.
me. I was like, hey. So he says that.
Yeah, because God owns them.
Yeah. Which I don't love, but still, because it's kind of like all we have.
Yeah, it's the only thing we have.
Yeah, like after we die, that's the idea is that's all that's left.
I don't even
of
know what a
us.
soul is, to be honest.
No, what weighs like 22 grams or something stupid like that.
Oh, really?
Then I remember there being a story of
Like someone actually, how do you, what? You can actually measure the weight of a soul?
in popular culture, despite its rejection as scientific fact, McDougall's experiment popularized the idea of the soul has weight, and specifically that it weighs 21 grams.
Oh my God.
I don't know why. I think like they.
How would
weigh-
you come up with that?
I think it's after like somebody died and they lost just a weird
Amount of weight?
Yeah, and it was like, oh well, that was the soul.
that was the soul leaving the body.
Might have been the shit leaving the ass, but I
Yeah,
don't
because
know.
all like it's the gas.
Yeah,
22
probably.
grams is nothing. That's less than a pound.
Is it?
I think so. I think a pound is 24. Or maybe I'm thinking of ounces.
Oh no, you're absolutely right. 22 grams weighs 0.04 pounds. Okay, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like a few pounds, but
Yeah,
yeah,
so that's
no.
less than a pound. So it's definitely just someone farted.
or just anything, or just like your scale was off.
Yeah, that's not that much. But someone spent years doing scientific research to realize that.
Yeah.
Smart.
But it's rejected by science. But so you can't sell your soul, but instead you're allowing something to come in.
Okay.
Which that's what he says when like someone like sells their soul to the devil. It's just they're really allowing the devil to come in.
But
He
But also
really
it's
made it
part-
seem like it's like kind of like the person's fault that they're possessed too, which I don't understand. Because like, why did a nun crawl up a wall then? How did she get possessed unless she's a fake nun? But also like, what the fuck does that mean?
yeah, and like letting people, there would be, if you're just letting the devil in,
Yeah.
there would be so many exorcisms going on all the time, man. So many people would be possessed because so many
Well,
people
yeah.
don't care.
Yeah.
So many people say fuck religion and do devilish things
Yeah.
and sin all the time.
But you know what they do have? Mental disorders.
Oh, yep.
Devil.
Yeah.
You don't have Christ in your life? Do you have depression in your life? Bingo.
Got him.
Yep.
Oh, you have anxiety? Maybe you should praise God.
I mean, that is their answer to a lot of things, which is so interesting.
I mean, if,
God, it's going to suck if it is real.
but we don't know.
And also, we'll never know is the thing.
Yeah, we
Because they
don't
say,
know.
because now they're kind of saying that like hell isn't real, but instead it's just a life devoid of God, which is technically what we're in right now.
Yeah, so this is what we know, and then we just won't know.
But also, like, I think, yeah, when we die, it's just like we won't see our Christian friends. But I think I'll still see you according to them.
Yeah, we'll still be doing the podcast.
Probably, yeah.
Moist Monday
After-
after death.
AD. All right, so now this guy, this is where I really started to tune out because I don't know if I finished this interview because then they started getting into off exorcist topics. So he said, hey, if you're tempted by porn out there, why don't you picture Jesus on the cross? And think about what he did. He
died for your
Think about
sins.
what he did for you, and like, do you really want to be using it this way?
So quit looking at those tits.
And start thinking about that Middle Eastern man bleeding, or even better, picture
the Puerto Rican or whatever. Oh my God.
because he is actively doing it.
Yeah.
Like, he's doing it every year. Picture him.
Picture him.
And he's doing it not even for your sins. He's just doing
He's
it
doing it
the
for himself.
Points on the board for that man.
I bet he still watches porn.
Probably, yeah. And now he's got a brand new hole to fuck. He's got 4 of them. 4-inch hole.
Sometimes porn is becoming so popular that sometimes I don't
You
even
heard this new thing, porn? It's really blowing up
No,
right
but
now.
sometimes I don't even want to. I'm not even looking for it, and it's just like it's on social media.
Yeah, that's a
you know
bummer.
what I mean.
And then you're like, might as well.
And so it's like, so every time I'm scrolling on Twitter and like boobs pop up, I'm like, Jesus. Because like when it does happen, I'm like, oh, okay,
They're nice,
I'll
yeah.
look at it, but then I'll keep going. Like I'm not in the mood to continue.
You're
but I'm
annoyed
not,
to see boobs.
But I'm not in the mood to think about Jesus.
Well, you should. You should always be in the mood to think about Jesus dying on the cross. His worst moment. Remember that at all times. That's what he wants.
Yeah, anytime you're horny.
Boom. Jesus.
Yeah, and if you're having sex out of wedlock,
Boom.
Jesus. Think about him.
This man also claims you should at least put 10% of your money to a charity or a church.
Well, at least he said charity.
Or a church.
Well, because they usually are
No,
like
they're
just church. Yeah.
It's a charity on its own.
10%.
And he says as a sort of, so this was a preemptive of to make sure you don't get possessed. He said give money to charity and churches as a protection against possession.
So if you don't give money, you're more likely to be possessed?
That's what he fucking
Because you
claimed.
haven't paid your God.
I'm also more brave than a Navy SEAL.
Jesus. See, it's kind of fascinating.
This one was
It's
a little
cool.
So
It's just like, it's interesting. It's interesting.
So I have 3 more notes on this, and you'll definitely see why I started tuning out. Because now the interviewer, who I didn't know who he was was fine.
It's just another like pastor guy.
No, he was more like it was more of like a podcast-y kind of thing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then
He's just one of us.
yeah. Turns he made one of the wildest shameless plugs I've ever heard of. Because they started talking about like the idea that we don't deserve anything that we get because like we didn't really work because
didn't
we're
earn it,
this is all part of God's plan. And the interviewer was like, I get what you mean. You know, I came into a lot of money when I wrote a wildly successful book. It was actually a bestseller, and it was blank. The whole book was blank. And the book was called Reasons to Vote for Democrats.
Fuck.
I laughed so hard.
What the fuck?
It's a blank book called Reasons to Vote for Democrats that this guy published. It's then when I realized,
bestseller because it's a joke book.
and then so I looked it up. His name's Michael J. Knowles. This book, oh my God, how many? I wonder if it says how many people bought it. But either way, it is a blank book, and it sells for on Amazon $12 for a blank book.
Oh my God.
And then all the reviews are fucking hilarious.
Because people realized it's blank?
No, it's people like 10 out of 10. You need to read this. No matter who you voted for, it will give you some great insight. Great gift brought smile. Like all the people are like a part of the bit. And that made me so happy.
Oh my. But also the fact that
It's got over 6,000 reviews.
the fact that like he's talking about
That's
religion and all
4.9
this
out of
shit,
5
and then he's
stars.
like he plugs his own book.
But also about how he just slam dunked on the
Yeah, he's like,
Democrats.
I took in a bunch of money for this,
He's like, I don't deserve it, but I did it.
but I did it. Part of God's plan, baby. I mean, good for him.
I
That's
guess,
a great
yeah.
way to make an income. You did nothing.
Yes. And then, then he's a podcaster, so he continues to do nothing.
He's interviewing fucking popes.
I think we could maybe get one of these guys.
I would love it. Get him fucking drunk. I don't think they're allowed to drink.
No, I think the issue is a lot of them do drink a lot. No, that's a huge issue with priests is that they dip into the communion a lot.
That would make
And
sense.
they're like, why is there blood in this?
Yeah, they're starting to see shit. That's probably why he thought the nun crawled to the wall, because he was laying on the floor. The nun was just walking away. He's fucking hammered.
All right, and then where I truly tuned out is when they put a transgender, or I guess it was hard to tell what the actual situation was because there was these kinds of people explaining the situation.
Yeah, that's true.
Where someone believed that they were transgender and then they got prayed out of it because that was the devil tempting them.
They got prayed out of it?
So it's like a pray the gay away kind of situation where I don't know if...
Man.
Because also I don't even know how to describe it since they're technically not transgender anymore and you have to respect that.
Oh my God.
Like, like if they don't transition, then you do need to respect that too. But also it's like, ooh, would you have been... Like, are you happy now? Like, do you still believe this shit? I mean, that's a lot of them. Like, have you ever seen guys? Like, have you ever seen the video? It's like a big, like one of those church videos, and he's like, "I'm not gay no more. I've been delivered." He's like, and it's just the gayest little boy, or not? He's not even boy, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just the gayest man you've ever fucking seen. He's like, I like women,
but they prayed
women.
But they prayed the gay away.
Yeah. And that is where I tuned out completely on this one when he was very clearly like. He believes in pray the gay away.
Well, that's a lot of these people, like, I want to hear the cool stories, but then, like, the stuff that they believe in,
And you're like,
it's just like, this is why a lot of us don't.
Yeah,
Because
and
you're
also-
just so ridiculous.
Well, I'm like, the question is, does he truly believe? And like, if he does truly believe, that means that these things must have fucking happened,
Yeah,
or
but
he's
also-
a fucking con man.
But also, like, either way, they don't seem passionate about it because they seem like they're talking. But also, if you seem passionate, maybe then it'd be like, oh, you're conning it, or you believe it too.
True, yeah.
So then, I just feel like if I fucking saw some shit, I would be like, I'd be ecstatic,
and I feel like it'd be like, hey guys, like seriously,
like I'm being like,
this is happening.
Like let's.
But also, there's no footage of anything.
Yeah, that's what's wild. Exorcisms are on the rise.
Yeah,
but we don't have any footage of
nothing.
it. With smartphones, security cameras, and everything, there's no footage of fucking. The only footage we have is from the movies, so it's all made up.
All right, so this is priest number 1.
Oh yeah,
Just a little turtle man.
That's 100%.
Oh, and like
He just looks so lame, dude.
Yep, and like he's sitting like this the entire time,
Just slouching, just doesn't care.
It's such a bummer. And then the second man was this guy.
He looks a little bit cooler.
No, like yeah, he brought it a little bit better, but then it got political. And I was like, God,
then it
damn
got weird.
Yeah, and it wasn't fun anymore. Well, neither were fun at all.
Yeah,
really.
like how you went in excited.
Yeah, well, because also it was like the Vatican made an announcement, and like I think the Vatican knows shit. Also,
They probably have secrets.
Well, also it's like, well, they have like one of the most extensive libraries ever known, and like it's
then
literally
it's hidden.
And you can't walk around it because we are still living in a shittier Garden of Eden where you cannot even bite the fruit of knowledge because it's held back by people with guns, and that's fucking insane that we are like secure in that.
Yeah, even though we're all God's slaves.
Yeah,
and children.
And all sin is equal. So if you have a bad thought or you murder somebody, samey.
But we're not allowed to know what the church knows.
Nope. They're better than us still.
But it's confusing as hell.
That's another, like, that's kind of why I wish, like, if I knew I had, like, I don't even know how many rounds of life but like to burn one on, like, all right, let's try to become a pope.
Oh yeah, like reincarnation or whatever.
I want to like get in there and get some hand on some knowledge. Yeah.
You go all in and you go, let's see what I can find out.
It's kind of like the idea of like, I always wonder, like, if I would have just gone all in on like military and been like, make me the best killer. Like, I don't even want to be a person anymore.
Yeah, just fucking make me
like, I want to be a cog in this machine and just see what it's like.
That's what some people do.
I
Like,
know.
they just fucking, and then you become like the fucking top 6 Navy SEAL fucking going to bite.
But guess what? You're still a pussy compared to these priests.
Yeah, compared to the priest. Oh my god. Woo! That's some heavy shit.
Or is it?
Yeah, it's also all fake or all real.
Oh, God, because right before that, I listened to an interview about like show, not the singularity, about the simulation theory.
What is that?
All right, so in really like easy sentence to explain the simulation theory, it's that. So like, you know how like we're getting better at VR and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
And that we're now implementing stuff in like people's brains more so. Like
Neuralink?
Yeah. The idea of that is that for sure we will be able to create a simulation that you cannot tell you're in. That it is like kind of like the Matrix, like where you will be able to create that. And
people will live in it and not realize they're in it.
Well, no, it's just the idea that we will for sure be able to make something so real that you can't like decipher it from real life. So then the true question is, what are the odds of that already happened?
And we're in it right now.
Yes. That is the simulation theory, like in a nutshell. And also that completely can tie in with most religions. Like Christianity, it's when you die, then you go to the real life. Like that's kind of what this could be seen as. In that case, God's the creator, Jesus is an NPC.
Yep.
Yeah, like
he got sent down to play with us.
Yeah, like he
played along.
He played the main character, and it did not. He
didn't go well for him.
Yeah,
didn't live.
Let's picture the Resident Evil. You died screen.
Grand Theft Auto wasted. He's gone, dude.
Oh my god. Should make a cut of that for like the Passion of Christ. Just the spear goes in. Wait.
I'm sure someone's done it. That's hilarious.
If not, we need to.
Oh, that's so funny, dude. We're going to do some blind rankings.
Okay. Hell yeah.
I got 4 of them ready.
Okay. Oh, 4 different things or 4 ideas?
4 different things, and there's 5 in each category.
Okay.
And cool. You're gonna blind rank them.
Okay.
So the first one is blind rank these 5 Toy Story characters without knowing who comes next.
Okay.
First up, Rex.
All right. I like how anxious he is.
Rex is badass.
And also, he's so stressed about his tiny arms. Because my favorite thing about the Toy Story universe is that when anything goes wrong, they all just start yelling. They all like literally they all scream
'Cause they're
together.
toys,
yeah.
yeah.
All right, and it's out of 5.
Out of 5, yeah.
I'm gonna go 3 because
3.
I enjoy Rex, but he's nowhere near my favorite. But I would keep him in the ranking no matter what.
Yeah,
so
Rex
5.
is great. Next
So
up,
3.
Sid.
Oh, I mean,
Sid's great, but also he's an evil child.
yeah, but also, how evil is he actually?
He just actually played with the toys.
Right? Would we not?
That's what I did as a kid.
But like,
I would
didn't-
put stuff together.
I didn't like blow him up, but like I
No,
would
I
definitely.
didn't, dude. With fireworks.
I mean, I would have if I was allowed to,
Yeah.
because that's fun. I would throw them around and stuff. I'd break them and I would put them together weird. So if I'm ranking them as myself, not
Yeah.
as like a Toy Story character, but how I view them as their character, I would honestly put them much higher. Because also, but not 2, so I'm gonna put him at 4. But also,
Sid's at 4. Okay.
do you know like he becomes a garbage man in the future,
Yeah,
which
that's
is a
true.
good fucking job.
Yeah, they pay really well.
Yeah, and also like he's a union man. He's helping the city he grew up in.
Yeah. Next up, Slinky.
Slinky, he doesn't do much for me.
But he does really help in one of the. I think it's the first movie.
Yeah,
when
where he
they're moving.
stretches
Yeah.
and like grabs stuff. But I'm gonna put him at 5. He's not
Damn,
especially
5.
funny. I enjoy Slinky. My favorite thing about him is that there's fun cosplay, and also that I got to take my niece on the Slinky roller coaster at Disneyland.
Oh, there's a Slinky roller
Disney
coaster?
World. Yeah, it's a very kid friendly roller
That
coaster.
sounds awesome.
Pretty basic, very fun still.
Dang. So
But I'm still gonna put him at 5.
So that
after
means you
Sid.
have 2 and 1 open left.
Yeah, I'm
with 2
nervous.
people left. Up next, Mr. Potato Head.
I mean, voice actor alone.
Yeah.
Also, I love his relationship, that him and his wife fight, but they love each
And
other.
I love the way that he just swaps faces.
And also that he is technically, he's not even the potato. He is possessing what he is plugged into.
Yeah.
I'm going to put Mr. Potato at number 1.
Number 1,
Also,
Mr.
that's
Potato
Don
Head.
Rickles, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say number 1, Mr. Potato Head. All right.
And then, so the last one is Andy at number 2.
Okay. All right. If we're looking at an actual thought process of Andy, he loves his toys. He takes good care of them.
Except at the end.
Well, but like you can't blame him for
Yeah, 'cause
that
he grows up,
either.
yeah.
Also, he donates his toys better than I did. I threw mine away.
Yeah. Or a garage sale.
Well, he didn't do the garage sale. The mom did. Andy, I'm comfortable with Andy at a number 2
Isn't
for
it-
that.
Were you expecting Woody and Buzz?
Yeah, which like I don't love Woody and Buzz. I would say I put Buzz above Woody. I like his delusion.
Yeah, he's
Well,
very.
like, also the
he
lead-
very thinks, especially in the first movie, he is the
Also,
Buzz Lightyear.
the leader is never my favorite. The main character is never the best.
But
character.
Woody is. I do like Woody. You know.
Yeah, but I would even
especially in
put,
Toy Story 2, he's awesome.
sure when he's taken captive, he's
Yeah.
kidnapped. Yeah,
But,
okay.
yeah, but I didn't put him on here. Next up, change the subject entirely. Blind rank these pizza toppings.
Okay.
First up, sausage.
I'm gonna put it at a number 4.
Number
It-
4, safe bet for sausage.
Well, it's nice. I'm never against sausage, but it's never one I put on my custom pizza.
Yes, it's always. I sometimes put it on, but
But there are
it's-
definitely things I like worse as toppings.
I'm curious what you'll do with this next one. Pineapple.
All right. I
Because
mean,
you like a Canadian bacon or whatever.
I like
Canadian,
Hawaiian
Yeah,
pizza,
Hawaiian
yeah.
pizza. Yeah.
that is, it's on my favorite pizza, but it doesn't make my favorite pizza.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put that at number 2 and hope that you
You're
put
putting that at number 2?
pineapple. Yeah.
Damn.
Or,
okay.
Wait, can I change it still?
You can change
All right,
it.
Number 3. I'll put it at number 3.
Number 3. Okay, so we're middle of the rank.
Yeah.
Next up, pretty basic answer, but cheese.
Oh, I guess number 1. Yeah, I need that on every pizza I have.
Okay, cheese is number 1.
Yeah, I think everyone should do that.
So you got 1, 3, and 4.
Okay.
Next up is bacon.
Normal bacon.
Yep.
Fuck, because now the answer is your next thing one of my favorite toppings or is it one of my least favorite toppings?
That's the tough part. That's why the blind ranking's fun. 'Cause you don't know the order I put things in.
Bacon. It's
So you got 2 and 5 left.
because the thing is, bacon is never my favorite.
And also, bacon is a weird.
It's
like
not. It doesn't add much to.
I do
pizza.
like adding it as a topping, but I don't need to add it.
If I add bacon, that means I'm doing like a buffalo chicken pizza
Yeah.
where the crunch is nice. Because
You
also
like the
they do
crunch.
bacon bits, but also
Ooh.
I'm not a fan of bacon bits as
No.
a total. All right, so I'm gonna do 5.
5. So that means that this next one is your number 2
It probably isn't.
pizza topping, and that's black olives.
God damn it! I hate black olives. That would be number 5.
I knew you.
All right, so if I was being honest, it would go cheese, sausage. But no, cheese, pineapple, sausage, bacon,
Black
olives.
olives. Black
Goddamn.
olives are number 2 with
Yeah,
the black.
I fucking guess. Which that's been a thing recently. I've been eating a lot because
Black olives? Really?
So for at work when we order a pizza, I'm not going to be choosy. I really hate green olives. Green olives I do not eat.
But I like eating black olives like straight from the can.
So black olives, if I don't see them, it's fine.
Outside out of mind.
Yeah, if I see them, I might kind of scrape them off. Or if I see that there's a lot of them, I'm like, I don't want black olives to be the flavor.
Oh,
in
so
this
if
bite.
they're on a pizza and you can see it, you'll take them off?
Not all of them, but
Like
I
a
won't.
Supreme pizza? I guess
won't
black
do,
olives aren't.
I won't do a black olive heavy bite. I will always remove some of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
All right.
I do dude, black olives are so good. I remember like growing up, we would do like a taco bar
Sure.
for like our dinner, and like there'd always be a tub of black olives, and I would like when we're like sitting at the table, I just always pop a black olive in.
Yeah, because
Dude, green olives disgusting.
green olives, I have a weird thing with them that I think I've talked about before. They're a more like actual like phobia thing of mine.
They're a phobia of yours.
Yes.
While you're talking, I'm gonna pour some more whiskey.
So to abridge the story of it, a nun made me lick an olive in front of a crowd.
What the fuck did you just say?
And it ruined it for
a
me.
A nun made you what?
A nun made me lick an olive in front of a group of peers. And
Was this at
and then
Catholic church?
later that night, or that evening, I had a nightmare about green olives, and I've never eaten one since.
Was that a Catholic church? Catholic mass?
Yes.
Why-
A nun forced me
Why would it?
to lick a green olive as a group of peers watched. And I had a nightmare about it that night.
Of course, that's a nightmare situation.
And I have never eaten a green olive since. That is the abridged version. I've told the full story before, I'm sure, on this podcast.
I don't think so, dude.
I'm
I've
sure.
never heard this in my life.
Leave it. We'll get into it later then. But
Okay,
a nun forced me to lick a green olive in front of a community of peers. And I had a nightmare about it.
It's terrifying.
It
All right,
is.
next up, blind rank these months. Starting
Okay.
with the month we're in, February.
5.
Oh, you should put me to put that at
February's
5.
the worst. Not because of Black History Month.
Oh,
Because it's short and it's cold and it sucks.
well, there's 29 days this year.
It's still short.
Next up, May.
We'll go 3.
3, good pick for May. You know,
Yeah.
May Day baskets. That's for springtime.
Well, it's also warm. It's fun. You can be silly in May.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Next up, January.
4. Not
4.
really any things in it I love, especially.
So all you have left is 2 and 1.
Yep. I'm okay with that.
August. For us, that's Drawgust. That's
But
a
I'm
sober
still
month.
going to do 2. It's the end of summer, so you sometimes like knock out the things you've wanted to do. It gets too hot, but also it's a good like
But also
pool
you can still be
weather.
outside. Yeah,
Yeah, and also like I don't know, it was the last part of summer
that's
break.
true. That's a good one.
So like that was a lot of where we were always together.
Yeah,
Was August.
August is fun.
It's
yeah,
a
because
lot
also like before school
It's a lot of
starts,
fucking around. Also,
you're
it's-
motivated from the summer.
it's far enough into the summer that you're kind of excited to do school again.
Yeah.
So I would say August is 2, which all right.
And then your number 1 for these months is November.
So I would probably put that at 2 in August above, but November I'm okay with.
You're okay with
Because
November?
also it's been warm recently in November.
Yes.
You can start it off pretty
Thanksgiving,
fun.
it's a holiday month.
Like working in November kind of sucked.
But also it's like a good transition into the holidays.
Yeah.
Because it's like November happens and it's still like kind of nice out, and then Thanksgiving's at the end, and then it's the holidays.
And we don't do No Nut November, so
Yeah, I'm
no-
jacking all the time.
Checking constantly.
Okay, we got one more blind ranking.
All right.
Blind rank these cuss words.
Oh shit. Okay.
First up is shoot.
Oh. I guess 4 because it does nothing for me, but I expect you to do something dumber later. We'll see. That could have been 5. We'll see. God, are they all horrible?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the joke.
Okay. Shoot. And number 4.
Next up, mother of pearl.
Ooh. Okay. Give me Mr. Krabs vibes immediately, even
Yeah.
though he probably never says it. Mother of Pearl.
I think he did say mother of pearl.
Maybe, but I assume the mother of Pearl is dead. Also, is Pearl adopted? Or is she like, did he fuck a whale?
I don't know, dude. That's the tough thing.
Mother of Pearl. All right. I'll do that as a solid 3.
Solid 3.
I don't hate it. I don't love it. Does nothing for me. I've probably only said it like 4 times in my life out loud.
Next up is drat.
Ooh, I like Drat.
Drat. D-R-A-T. Drat.
because I will also I'll allow drats into the equation
Yeah,
too. Like,
this is the
drats. So
yeah.
it's like a little bit older school.
It is very old school.
I'm trying to think if drats was ever used in a situation that I enjoy. Like drats.
It's a fun thing to say.
Because
dude.
also it's a post visual saying. Like you see something and something
It's a
happen.
reaction.
It's a reaction. So what? I have 5, 1, and 2.
Yeah, 5, 1, and 2.
I'm gonna put it at 2 then.
2 for
So I got
drat.
1 and 5 left. All right.
All right. Next up, cunt.
I mean, unless you put something incredible. There's 2 things that could go above cunt for me personally.
2 things.
Yeah.
What goes above cunt?
Well, we'll see if we reach there. I'm gonna put that number 1.
Number
I love
1.
it. It's Australian. It's sharp. You don't expect
It
it.
pierces the air.
Yeah.
Cunt's my favorite cuss word.
Yeah. All right.
And then next up, which is 5 on your list,
All right.
is poo on a stick.
That's fair. Poo on a stick, number 5. Yep. All right.
Did you like how only one of those was cuss words?
Yeah. All right. But if you want to ask me what,
Yeah.
can
What's
beat,
what's the 2
what can beat
above
cunt?
cunt?
I put 1 above cunt. Dang nabbits.
You put dag nabbits above, so that's a cuss word you can say in front of anybody.
Because the thing is, imagine you're just kind of hanging out, like you're outside, and then like you're close to woods or something, and then outside the woods you hear, "Dang nabbits!"
Oh,
I enjoy that.
yeah,
That means
it's
a
very
dumb
redneck.
Yeah, that means like a dumb person fell, or they spilled something.
So the
like
people in the cult-
hearing that in the ether would be my favorite thing. If I could hear a dang nabbits in the wild, I would be so
nabbits
happy.
a great one, dude.
And then my number 1, purely because it's probably my most common and it applies to most situations, is just goddamn it.
Yeah, you say goddamn.
I
a
say
ton.
goddamn it a lot.
I bet if I did like a total, I bet it'd be triple digit at least of you saying it on the podcast.
Maybe. I don't know how much I would say it in this context, but in the world, I say goddamn it a lot. Because it's my
sometimes-
reaction.
It's your
to
reaction
mostly.
shot, and then also sometimes when I say something funny, you go, God damn it.
That's fair.
Or, yeah,
You can apply that
'cause
reaction
you
to
can
most
say
things.
anger, you can say it, but
Yeah.
cunt I think is my favorite, but I don't use it.
Sure.
Because that is
You don't think to use it.
but also it's like
It's harsh.
and also that's not a reactionary word, and that's also
No.
not it's like
It's an attack.
It's an attack word.
Yeah. Because
all these
fuck
other ones
can be
are
anything.
poo on a stick.
That's only reaction. You can't be you poo on a stick. Like that's
You could be.
that's a demand.
You could be poo on a stick.
All right. Do we have another ranking?
But Mother of Pearl is great. No, that there I just had 4.
That's it.
But I think that's a fun segment.
Yeah.
So maybe you should come up with some. Because that's fun.
All right. Yeah. I already have one in mind for you.
Because it's so stupid. I like to do them where I don't pick obvious answers.
I actually had one recently where I came up with a list of my own top 5 things.
Oh, and you want to do it right now?
Yeah.
If you can find it?
I have it.
All right, let's see it.
All right. This is my question for Robert. Top 5 puppets.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
So I have to blind rank these?
So these were the list of my top 5.
Okay, but I have to blind rank your top 5.
Yes. All right.
Because I don't know puppets. Is it Muppets also included?
Puppets.
Yeah, puppets just
Yeah.
in general.
All right. So number 1. Oh, shit. I'll have to change some of these because you won't know them. So I'll think of different ones that I also love. All right. Number 1, the worm in the labyrinth.
Yeah.
Have you never seen the labyrinth?
I've seen the labyrinth, but I don't know what the worm is.
The little blue worm in the beginning that goes, hello. God damn it. I'll show you a photo.
Is it blue?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. I don't remember it, but yeah. That's a great dude. Jim Henson.
Yeah. And also, like, he has a missus. He's like, come inside, meet the missus. Make
Oh,
you a
that's
cup
awesome.
of tea.
That's
Yeah, he lives
awesome.
in the walls of a labyrinth.
That's fucking. Oh, so that's how the movie starts?
He's one of the first people she meets.
The Labyrinth, that's a weird movie because she's just dumb.
She sucks.
She's just dumb.
No, she's one of the worst main characters ever.
Dude, I just got on DVD. It's on my stack because I got a ton of movies yesterday. Dark Crystal.
Oh, that's a good one.
I've only seen it once, and
I've
that was
only
like
seen
a
it once, too.
long time ago.
All right. How would you rank the blue worm from Labyrinth?
And also I don't know puppets very well. But I do like how you described it. I'll do Blue Worm. We'll do 4 for Blue Worm.
Okay. Number 2, the chest burster from Alien.
That is a puppet.
That is a puppet.
Holy fuck.
Yep. This one, like
Yeah, that's
the little one that comes out of his chest.
no, yeah. When they're in the room together, I'm giving that number 1.
That's fair.
That's an awesome freaking.
Okay. Number 1. All right. 3, Gonzo.
Oh, from the Muppets? Okay.
He's weird. He's the sideshow performer of the group. He fucks chickens.
Yeah, he's a wild card.
It turns out he's an alien.
I do really like him, but I'm hoping something else is on here, so I'll do 3 for him. So I got 2 and 5 left.
This was in my top 5 list. The mom from Between the Lions.
I have to rank her? Yeah. The mom from Between...
I'll pull her up.
Why did you, in your own free time, come up with a top 5?
I thought about it.
And you didn't plan it for the podcast?
No, I planned it where I was going to tell you to make your top 5 puppets of all time, but this is a funny thing for you just to go off of mine. Wait, all right, all right, remember, she teaches you how to read.
Yeah. What does
she runs the library.
Oh, she's
kind of hot.
I wouldn't say hot. She's an adorable cute.
No, she's fucking hot. There's some age on her, which I like in a puppet.
Well, she's wise. I'm putting her at 5, dude. So I got a 2 spot left. Who's next? Who's the 2 spot? I'm happy with the alien though at number 1. That's a great one.
I'll see if I can find
Who
it.
the heck is? It's also wild that, dude, these are all over the board. Were you high when you came up with this list? 100%.
All right, number 1 is Big Bird on the Challenger.
So that's my number 2 pick. Is Big Bird on? What does that mean? Big Bird on the Challenger.
Do you know what the Challenger is?
Like a ship?
The rocket ship, yeah, that exploded on impact or on ascend.
Why was Big Bird in it?
So you don't know
I
anything
don't know about this.
Okay, here's a little history. This could be the transition to a Jacob not so fun fact. All right, this is a lot.
Okay, I'm ready for this. Is my number 2 pick for favorite puppets.
And it's fair. All right, so
this is your top 5?
Yeah.
Who was it in your top 5?
I don't remember the order because this was just my top 5 puppets. Gonzo would maybe be up there because he's my favorite Muppet. Either way, all right.
Animal is one of my favorites.
That's too obvious though.
Yeah, that's true.
Because that's a lot of. But all right, so Big Bird, the puppet that you know and love, taught you how to read and shit.
6 feet tall.
Yep. So Big Bird was originally supposed to be on the Challenger mission, which was a NASA rocket ship that they were going to send into space. I don't know if it was supposed to go anywhere, or if it was just supposed to go into space.
I think it's just space.
And it was a fully planned mission, and Big Bird was supposed to be on it. The issue was, it's not clear to me if they were going to send a man as Big Bird, or if they were just going to bring the puppet into space and show people that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he couldn't fit. He was too big because they were probably going to give him a spacesuit or anything.
And because he's 6 feet tall.
So instead of Big Bird, as far as I'm aware, I might be getting this wrong, but as far as I'm aware, instead of Big Bird, because of all these issues, they sent this teacher instead. This teacher.
Oh, I think I know about this. Yeah.
Yes. So this teacher, their class went to the launch and all that. They launched it alive. The Challenger exploded.
Yeah, I know about this.
And there's a big group of people watching. And the thing is, if you watch a rocket ship explode, they're just gone.
They're dead.
So the interesting thing is that I constantly think about is what if Big Bird was on the Challenger?
He wouldn't be on Sesame Street anymore.
The thing is, they would have had to kill Big Bird off.
Yeah, because the main character of Sesame Street.
But they would have done a big promotional thing, which I'm sure they still did when he was going to be on the Challenger, but then he backed out. But they would have done it. They would have gotten a great video of him walking on, and they would have puppeted him in the spaceship.
Imagine if it's like the actor that puppets him, and
then
he fucking
it probably
dies.
fucking would have been.
Yeah.
And we would have watched the ship take off.
And then you see Big Bird in the window, and you're like, "Oh, that's awesome!"
Feathers.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
But if you think about it, if Big Bird would have been on the Challenger when it exploded, they would have had to kill Big Bird. PBS would have had to been because also we all watch it, so they would have used
live on
they would have
television.
used that as a tool to teach kids about death.
Which might have been good.
No, so our world would have shifted the world enough. I think that is a extreme event to have happened in our child. Or I guess I don't know what year that happened.
Imagine, it was before we were.
What are you gonna say if Big Bird was in the Twin Towers or something?
No,
like that?
I'm not
gonna say it's that big of an event.
No, I'm just saying. Imagine if you were one of the kids that watched your teacher go up on it.
That's
Jesus
a
Christ.
whole other event.
I didn't know that. I didn't know initially it was supposed to be, and then they just picked a teacher. How did they pick a teacher?
It might. I don't.
They voted for the best teacher.
I haven't researched that input, but I think she took Big Bird's place. Either way, Big Bird had a place and they backed out, and a teacher still went on. So
one of your favorite Muppets is Big Bird on the
Big Bird preparing for the Challenger
So
voyage.
was there like promo videos and promo pictures
Probably.
of him doing
Yeah,
this?
I would be surprised. But I just like thinking about how different the world would have been.
Oh, it would have been really different.
Because it would have affected us. We would have
Yeah.
been taught more about the
'cause
Challenger
also, I
exploding.
remember watching Sesame Street.
I watch
growing
Sesame
up.
Street all the time.
Yeah, but then they would have always been like,
Yeah,
Big Bird's
like
no
why
longer
is
with
Big
us.
Bird gone?
Yeah.
Because he blew up in a spaceship. Because we tried to send him to the moon.
But what's wild is like they're teaching kids it, but then also there's real people on there
Well,
dying too.
Because I don't know if they had plans to send the puppeteer. Because that would have been a whole other level of then they would have so been like, yeah, also this guy died that was on this show.
The guy who played Big
You
Bird.
should know about this guy, but also Big Bird's dead.
Yeah, the guy that you actually know, the puppet,
But
puppet
like,
you know,
Elmo would have had to deal with Big Bird's death
and he would have been
on
like,
Sesame Street.
"Oh no,
Mr. Noodles, I don't like this very much.
oh, I forgot about Mr. Noodles
Do you know there's been like 4 different Mr. Noodles?
because the dog dies."
No, it's a man.
Oh, is it a man?
Mr.
Oh, yeah,
Noodles
it's an
is
old
a
man. It's an old man. Yeah,
Not even that old, but there's been like 4 different
I
ones.
haven't seen
And
Sesame
I think
Street
one
in
of them was a hot actress.
Oh,
Was one of
really?
the Mr. Noodles. Oh, the girl from Broad City has played Mrs. Noodles before.
Oh wow.
Alana, not the other one.
Oh wow.
not
Alana.
Abby. Yeah.
That's a wild pick for that, but that's awesome. But I
Fun
love
for
it.
her,
But
yeah.
I love it.
I bet
That's-
she was great at it.
Yeah, that
yeah.
sounds awesome. Have you
But-
seen like the behind the scenes photos of the set for that? Like it's just all the puppets and then everybody underneath, and then
Yeah.
the camera's just
There,
It gets
yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
It's also really cool.
It's insane what they've built. Because that's the thing is, at Disney, because I think Disney now owns the Muppets.
Of course they do.
I think it was at Disney because I did Disney and the other and Universal. But I
Yeah.
think it was at the Disney. Is that they have like kind of not a Muppet world, but a Muppet space.
Okay,
There's a theater where they perform and stuff like that.
that's
But-
really fun. How do they do the voices if it's different?
I mean, actors can learn the voices. If
Oh,
you're
that's
really
true.
good at it, you could only do that and
Yeah,
work
that's true.
at those-
Kermit. A lot of people can do Kermit.
Yeah.
A lot of people can do Miss Piggy.
Hi-ho.
Yeah, exactly. And if that's
But
your
they get
job,
much better people for it who dedicate themselves to it. But the thing I was thinking about where it's like the Muppet like space, what they should have done is built all wall like around everything is just have walls and paths that are hip high. So you can only see people from like the waist up, like you can only see
Yeah.
puppets. I think that'd be such a fun thing to do for
That'd
a
be
world.
really fun.
So people were just the top half of their body.
that'd be really
Yeah,
cool.
it'd be a hard maze to build, and it wouldn't really make sense.
Yeah.
but just around every area, just put a waist high wall.
So in this game, there's going to be 4 things.
You get rid of one.
And you must get rid of one that will be gone forever.
Okay.
And since it's wedding week, wedding theme, this is all wedding themed ones. I have 4 of them.
Okay.
And what's fun about this is I get to play 2.
Sure.
So one must be gone, but it won't be forgotten. First up for the wedding themed, we're calling wedding party.
Okay.
One must be gone forever.
Okay.
We have the groom. We have the bride.
Okay.
We have the groomsmen and then the bridesmaids.
Okay.
One must be gone forever. What do you get rid of? That's tough because it's your wedding.
All right. We're being honest. Probably not that I'm talking about mine, but groomsmen. Oh.
Okay.
Because you still get the best man. I'm just saying because was that it? Bridesmaids, groomsmen, bridegroom?
Yeah.
I would say groomsmen. You still get the best man just because a lot of times men don't have friends.
Oh, see, my initial thought is, and I'm not even getting married.
Yeah.
So this is just a vague. My initial thought is bridesman.
Bridesmaid.
Bridesmaids.
Okay.
Because I'm a man.
Oh, sure.
I want my men.
Sure.
But then obviously I'm the groom and then I want my bride.
Yeah. No, that's fair. I would say groomsmen overall, though, because I feel like a lot of guys just
So you
don't have.
think if you give it to groomsmen, the best man stays? I think best man's gone.
No, best man's a tier of his own.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a tear of my own.
There you go,
I'm
bud.
just crying over here. Okay, that one's pretty easy. Next up, this one's theme is reception.
Okay.
You must get rid of one.
Okay.
Cake, dinner, bar, music.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I mean,
Gone,
technically,
but not forgotten.
cake.
Ooh, you guys, but the cake is so like,
Yeah, no, the cake is like a big part of it, but like if people don't, because what was it? Or it was bar, food, music, and or bar, cake, music, and food.
Yes.
You need bar and food.
Yes, you need bar and food, but then you also need music.
Yeah. So my biggest thing is I want people to like have fun and dance.
Yeah. Cake is shocking because you have that moment with the cake, but then also my initial idea was dinner.
People get so cranky.
People do get cranky. And then also if you do have bar, people do need to eat.
So
Because people will get too drunk.
technically, like if we were to get rid of food, that is doable, but then I'd be like dinner at like wedding at 7.
Yes.
And we do wedding straight into reception.
Yeah. You do it a little bit later so people can eat beforehand.
But also without food, when do speeches go?
Yeah,
I mean, you could technically have a bar and
cake,
speeches.
cake I think is a good one to get rid of. But also like cake is like, that's when you guys like,
There's a
it's celebratory.
Well, yeah, because like my mom is making our wedding cake. I'm definitely happy
It's
that the cake's there.
It's a big thing, but also you can't get rid of the bar.
No.
You need to have people slightly intoxicated.
Yeah.
At least at my wedding and your wedding, you need to have music.
Yeah.
Like imagine a wedding without music.
That'd be weird.
That would suck. Next up.
Wait,
you got more on
side
this?
note, we went to a wedding a few weeks ago. They did have a DJ, but for most of the wedding, fucking mariachi band. It was incredible.
Live?
Yeah.
That sounds
there was like
awesome.
7 of them. It was incredible.
That's just fun.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even be dancing. I'd just be like, I just pure joy.
I don't know how to,
I'd just be
I didn't know how
smiling.
to dance to it, but it was awesome.
I'd just be smiling.
And it was
That's amazing.
2 big families and they're going hard. It was awesome.
That sounds
Dude,
incredible.
it was great.
Was it fun going to a wedding and just having fun at a wedding so close to you having your own wedding?
Yes, but I would say most of the wedding was us with a group of like, because it was Izzy's friend's wedding and she knew a group of people there. Literally everyone got married this year.
Oh shit.
No,
So
even my Facebook alone, I've known, I think 4 people who just posted their wedding photos.
Holy shit.
Yeah, within the past 2 weeks, at least 4 people. 2 others have gotten engaged.
I think it's the year of the wedding.
It really is.
Well, when I got my suit tailored, it was like a little Asian lady.
Yeah.
And
Cupped your balls?
no, she was touching my butt a lot. But like when I was filling out the thing, she's like, "Put your name and put your phone number, so I can let you know when it's done." And then she goes, "Did your dad call me yesterday?" And I was like,
No, I hope not.
I was like, "What?" And she goes, "Oh, somebody called. They have a wedding the same day."
Oh.
And I was like, "Not my dad."
Nope.
Like, I was like,
I don't think it was my dad
Yeah,
either.
And I was like, I think it's just a common. Like, I think people are just getting married.
I mean,
But it
also-
was so weird. She goes, "Did your dad call yesterday?" I know.
But also, early October, a year ago, Taylor's wedding. Year before that, Chase's wedding.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chase's wedding's save the date is still in my fridge.
I went to our buddy Jaden's house and I saw his fridge. It was still there too.
Yeah, so it's Chase's, it's my brother's graduation, and then your wedding. And my brother's graduation was a year ago.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of events I go to.
I mean, not a lot of people mail me either.
Yeah, so I'm just like, well, this goes on my thing. Next up for gone but not forgotten, we're talking physical things now at the wedding.
Okay.
One must be banished. Engagement ring, wedding ring / tattoo,
Okay.
swords. That's very specific for
Yeah.
your wedding. And then photographer / videographer.
I guess I will say swords. Because they're not even allowed at my wedding.
Oh, okay.
No, because I
So
literally...
so you gave all your groomsmen swords.
Yeah, but literally the day after I got engaged, I went out and bought a sword because I knew I wanted to give you a sword.
But then you had to buy everyone else's swords.
Well, yeah, and that was the plan too, but I needed yours immediately because also that's
Because of the
how,
podcast.
Well, also because that's how you found out I was engaged.
Which is wild, dude.
'Cause you knew-
I remember I found out in this chair.
Yeah, because you knew I was going to propose, but I don't know if anybody knew the day.
No, I knew you were, because we talked about it, and you were like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I'm thinking about it."
Well, I had the ring as early of I think that whole year I had
yeah,
the ring,
and you were just like, "I'm just waiting for the
So I
right
think I
time."
proposed in March. It was right after I got back from Taylor's.
Oh, wedding. Oh,
Bachelor party.
Yeah, bachelor party. Yeah.
Because I was kind of I've been gone for a week. I want to be engaged,
And you're just like, you're just like, "I'm ready."
yeah. So I think that I got back, and then the next day is when I had off.
And
We
you
got
had a great
engaged.
day. Yeah.
Well, because it was I made her grilled cheese,
Yep.
which was the same way I told her I loved her the
And
first
then also
time.
listen to music, listen
Yeah.
to that song. Yeah. What a great story.
But yeah, I would say swords because even though I bought everybody a sword, they're not allowed at the venue. I know. But we'll still need to keep all of them there because we need them for photos.
Yeah, I'm keeping mine forever.
Well, also, since Izzy won't listen, this will come out after the wedding, I bought her a dagger.
Yeah, which
had that engraved.
Which is sick as
super
fuck.
excited.
Your dad did it?
Yeah. No, because I have a different sword.
Did your dad do all the engravings?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Hell yeah.
And then because he did my
your dad-
sword too. I know.
Why's your dad so cool?
I know. He's the coolest.
God,
but
I just want to talk to him. What if I at the wedding I just sit with him for an hour?
you probably could.
I'd get so nervous.
I know.
I just get nervous.
But he told me when he engraved my sword, he cut himself on it.
Because it was so sharp?
I was so excited.
You were excited about it?
No, the first blood it drew was my dad's.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
blessing.
a man who has been to war.
Yeah. And that's your blood?
Yeah.
Dude,
on my
the,
sword.
That's the blessing you
Yeah.
need. What are you going to do with your sword after you get married?
We're gonna hang it in the hallway because we're gonna
God.
build an eclectic hallway, and I'm
with
gonna
the-
put
with
the,
the photos,
sword and
yeah.
the dagger on the walls for
Yeah.
sure,
And then, like,
or
photos.
put them somewhere else. It'll for sure go on the wall.
I need to find a spot for mine.
because I think my sword came with a little plaque too. Oh, yeah, I'm pumped.
And it says groom.
Yeah,
I think for me, because I can play this game.
Yes.
That's what's fun about this segment is I actually get to play instead of just talk. I think for me, and I'm not getting married at all, so I don't have any ties to any of this. I think I would get rid of the engagement ring
why?
because like that that doesn't matter. I feel like
But-
once you get married,
But wedding rings are usually really boring.
the
They're,
engagement
usually
ring
just
is,
a band.
but the engagement ring is supposed to be the fun one?
engagement ring has the diamond. The wedding ring is just a band
see,
that
I didn't
matches.
know that. Okay.
You didn't know that?
No, I just thought the engagement ring was like the thing you propose with, and then
that's the flashy one.
that's the one you show off.
Yes.
And then when you get married, you put them together or something, or
Yeah, there's a so the wedding ring is
see, I don't know shit.
the wedding ring is often referred to as a band. It's just a ring, like nothing special on it. Yeah, because I think everyone I know, it's just a basic.
So then you keep the engagement ring forever.
you wear both. The girls wear both often.
Damn. So is he gonna wear the engagement ring with her tattoo?
Yes.
Damn. And is that the one that you like will get touched up and shit and
Yeah,
like
I
cleaned
mean,
and
like
okay? So
well,
I thought the
people
engagement
get-
ring was just something you got till you got the better ring.
No, the engagement ring's the good ring.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn. So I'd probably get rid of swords.
Yeah. I think that's fair. But like for me, I mean, without the swords, I would say get rid of the wedding ring because I don't like rings.
Yeah, but I included tattoo.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, just like it's the thing that represents,
But
the physical thing that represents that you're married.
Because I talked to her about this like way before even we talked. I mean, we probably talked about getting married pretty early because we lived together within a year.
Oh, yeah.
But I was always just like, I don't like jewelry. And also,
But you do.
No.
You have a nail. You like wearing earrings.
I mean, an earring is different than jewelry.
That's
still.
jewelry.
I guess. But like, I went through phases. But also, since I lost my hair, lost the toupee.
Yeah.
I like, because when I had the toupee, I would wear like a pearl necklace pretty often.
You do wear a lot of style.
I felt the feminine part of me felt more comfortable when I had hair, but now without hair, I feel like the
feel more-
femininity. I'll look like the dean from Community.
There's
Put
nothing
a photo
wrong.
of him here.
There's nothing wrong with that.
But like, put some photos of him here, and I really think I'll look like that. Same with like makeup. I used to.
Are you telling me that you have a Dalmatian kink?
No, Dalmatians don't do anything for me. Spots.
That's the deans.
I know. I hope this doesn't awaken
goes-
anything in me.
They both showed up.
But no, like it's just same with like if you ever watch American Horror Story season 5, Hotel.
Oh, I'd never seen a hotel.
No, there's a
Lady
guy.
Gaga, right?
Yeah, there's a guy in it who's bald and like very feminine. I don't know if maybe his character is transgender or not, but
But it's you.
But like he's dressed as very feminine. I think I would just look like that, which isn't a bad look. Just not what I'm going for.
It's just kind of like more feminine.
It's a different Flash. It kind of feels like old lady Flash.
But you still like wearing crop tops.
Less. I wear them way less than I used to.
Yeah, you become normal.
Yeah, well, it's
You
just
look like a suburban white dad now.
yeah. I mean, the hats doesn't help.
Yeah, and then just your blue jeans, normal tees.
I like a good tee and a good pair of blue jeans is so nice.
I mean, I've known you at your extremes.
I know.
And now you're just becoming normal.
Dude, I'm getting married in crushed velvet pants.
Yeah,
at
that's
least.
true.
And I'm wearing a crop top to the wedding,
Okay, yeah,
to the
that's
reception.
That's true.
And like I thought about doing makeup, but I don't want it because I'm not good enough at makeup that it would look
And it's not like you wear makeup a lot.
right. It doesn't need to be.
Is he going to do like? I guess you don't know, but
I asked
is she
her-
going to do like the?
I asked her to do her makeup.
Like the lines or whatever she does?
Whatever, because she does the lines, she does the dots, whatever it is. I just want it to be her.
It's like on the edge of clown, kind of.
A little bit,
But,
yeah.
Which is what you love.
Dude.
What?
So, like, you know about my Clown King.
Oh, we all know.
Yeah.
We all know.
Dude,
Every listener knows.
There was a couple times where she'd come out of the bathroom and she'd paint her nose red. I was like, oh my God.
You're like, come here now.
Yeah. Well, and that's obviously what she was presenting is that I know he's going to love this, but I was just like, oh my God.
You're like, it's happening. And the blood is rushing.
Yeah. No, that was a thing that happened.
What if I come over?
Dude, that was one of the... That would not be one of the 9 delights if you came over with a clown nose.
I think would that ruin your kink?
No, you cannot ruin that for me. Dude, I've
Challenge
been
accepted.
around a lot of dude clowns too.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I've actually only been around dude clowns professionally.
And it is so different because dude clowns are like, oh yeah, it's a clown, whatever. But then a hot clown, you're like, God damn, dude, hot woman clown. Dude, I'm not even into clowns, but I have checked out some of the subreddits you told me about,
dude.
and I just go, holy shit.
Dude, clown, what is it, Honk Haven?
Honk Haven, dude.
Sloppy Top Circus,
Some
are
of
you kidding
them,
me?
dude, some of them, I'm like, God, it is just hot.
Yeah.
Because like
It's unfortunate,
but
too.
also sometimes it is like the short skirts,
It's a whole thing, yeah.
the socks, and then the makeup. It's hot, dude.
It's a bad.
I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah.
I like it.
But also, then you branch into mimes.
Mimes are hot too.
Yeah.
Because they can't make a noise.
Nope. But that's a challenge.
You wanted to make a noise. Okay, you ready for the last gone but not forgotten? Mm-hmm. This is this category is called locations.
Okay.
One must go.
Okay.
Rehearsal dinner. Venue. Honeymoon. Altar/stage. Like where you actually get married at.
So I guess I would technically get rid of the altar/stage.
Okay.
Because our altar is minimal.
But it's still something.
We did get a thing, but also without the thing, it'd be fine.
Yeah.
And like, because like honeymoon, it's we don't really have a honeymoon yet. Our plan is to do a few trips next year.
But that's still
It will
be honeymoon. Yeah.
Yes. And also the people who have real honeymoons. That's got to be the best fucking thing. Because for us, it's just too much planning.
Well, also, I like how you guys aren't like Chase went immediately to his honeymoon. I'm like, that sounds. I mean, he had a blast.
Yeah.
He talked about it on the podcast, but I'm like, dude, that sounds so exhausting to plan a wedding and then that.
Because I think Taylor and Jesse went pretty quick. I don't know exactly, but they did but also they are travel people.
Yes.
But they went to like South America.
Yeah, but you've been
and
planning
shit.
this wedding for a year and a half.
That's the thing is the idea.
And then you're just like, oh, we gotta get on a plane tomorrow.
What?
Like
The idea of next
that's
day,
insane.
nightmare.
Yeah, that's and it's like, no, I want to because people are coming over to your house. Like it's like, let's fucking who cares? Time doesn't matter. Let's celebrate. Let's blow fireballs. Let's freaking
Because
drink.
also
And
for our trip that we're taking is with my family, which originally
but that's not the honeymoon. Right?
no, but that will be our vacation after.
Because that's a few weeks after the
And
wedding.
originally we weren't even going to do that because of just like the money idea. But my parents were like, we'll cover everything.
Oh,
And-
that's awesome,
And then
yeah.
immediately we're like, yes, because that is a week we don't have to plan a single fucking
and you're
thing.
like, let's fucking actually relax.
Yes, it's
because we did it.
Well,
It's over.
Not even relax. It's just we don't have to stress about anything.
Yes.
Because like we'll be on like doing roller coasters and shit, and like also my parents bought us some like nice treats where we're doing like the Universal like horror festival.
Yeah, I'm so excited to hear about
like
that.
it's gonna like
That's gonna be sick as
I heard
fuck.
it's like not for kids. Like it's like
Like, is it actually scary?
Like I'm nervous because I don't like haunted houses.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Why do you always pressure me to go with you to haunted houses?
One time. That's the first time I've enjoyed haunted houses.
Why the fuck? You've never
Dude,
told me
those
this.
weren't even scary.
I know, but you.
Dude, the ones we went to were not scary at all.
I know, and I got through them fine.
Yeah, no, like they legitimately were not scary at all.
But you don't like haunted houses?
No.
Is because you don't like jump scares?
I don't like it's the people. It's scary. They're doing stuff to me.
Because like they are in your faces,
And they're people.
and they don't stop until you get scared.
Yeah.
But I always just go ha. Like I just like because then they quit bothering me because I'm like not acting
yeah,
scared.
because you're not fun.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I think this moment's actually going to be like, or actually scary.
But is it going to be like Universal shit?
I think some of it is. They are building a Universal Monsters place at Universal Studios.
Oh
where
shit!
gonna
That
have,
has like Frankenstein.
Yeah, like
and-
they're gonna have the Frankenstein windmill and shit. I hope they have like a tavern where you the minute you walk in, everybody just looks at you and then looks away.
That'd be the move.
Like they're doing like
it'd
a
be
lot
so
of shit.
cool to walk in and see Frankenstein's laboratory.
Yeah, like
Oh
all
my
that shit.
God.
They're building that, and I'm super
And it'd
excited
be
for that.
so easy to do. But Invisible Man,
Dude.
he's right there. You can't see him.
Look out.
Oh Jesus, yeah. Just so you know, Invisible Man's roaming around. Everyone freaks out.
Yeah, but yeah, we're doing that, which I'm actually really pumped about, and,
It's gonna be
and
really
that's the
cool.
thing for just Izzy and I.
Oh damn.
And also, we get our own bedroom, which is super
yeah.
nice.
So you could really.
Probably not, but we will not. We probably won't have the 9 lights there. But it'll be nice not to be in the living room of a hotel space.
Yes, you can at least like sleep in your underwear.
I
and
won't
shit.
wake up to my niece on my bed
Yeah,
and be like,
well,
"Get the fuck out of here!"
You
Yeah,
might.
yeah, maybe, but still,
They know how to use doors.
yeah, that's true. But still,
Yeah, you
yeah,
could at
she'll be
least-
5 at that time. It's
Yeah.
so weird.
I think this is a tough one because also this is so specific to you.
Yeah.
And I have no idea what any of this stuff means. I mean, I do, but for location, rehearsal dinner, venue, honeymoon, altar, and stage.
You could
I
go
think-
without rehearsal
I think
dinner.
rehearsal dinner is my choice.
Sure.
But I haven't ever been to a rehearsal dinner that's
Sure.
and I'm gonna experience that in a few days.
Yeah, and like our
And I think but I do think it's gonna be so important because that's when we discuss. Okay, walking down.
but like it's not that hard to discuss the things too. Like you technically could do a good email to explain everything.
No, but it'd be nice to be like, okay, hey, and you had a joint bachelor party, so at least I know
Yeah.
the people I'm walking down with, and at least know the party.
Yeah.
So that's fun. But it's just a nice thing to be like, okay, this is the song. This is what time. Like at least discuss
The
pacing,
schedule and stuff. Yeah.
and like what time are we getting to the venue?
I mean, with our officiant there, that'll be really
just
helpful.
so everybody is on the same page. So
Yeah.
I do think it is important, even though you're not having a traditional wedding.
Right.
I do think it is important just so
like,
everybody knows.
when you say not traditional, we're still doing all the weddings.
No, but it's like
it'll just be with our own flair.
I grew up
church weddings.
church weddings.
Yeah,
that's
me too.
that's what I consider traditional.
'Cause, like, it's-
and I don't go to church, so I don't even think I'll have a church wedding.
No,
because that's so boring.
No, you really shouldn't.
Yeah, that's
because you're
boring
not
as
religious.
Yeah, that's boring as hell.
But like, I don't remember how long Chase's and Anna's wedding were. But like that one was a little longer because they did a few different readings and stuff, and also like they had some of the Jewish stuff.
Oh, that's cool because they did both.
But Taylor and Jesse's, they had a few speeches during, but that one was pretty quick. But like I think our wedding, like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I don't think
If
I don't
that.
think Chase's was very long.
No, and also like I think under 30 is perfect.
No, yeah, because
Where
people
like
are
church weddings are like an hour and a
Oh,
half.
it's so because then there's a reading and then there's
Yeah.
a fucking scripture.
Yeah,
and
there's everything.
It's just like God damn it, and most people don't care.
No. Yeah. I
Not
mean,
even the people getting
isn't
married
it
care.
weird how much more religious this country was in the 2000s though?
Well,
Like-
especially like I think 90s was super religious, 2000s was super religious, and then around 2010, 2011,
Gone.
everybody was just like, we don't care about this anymore.
Yeah, that's so
And the only people
weird.
that are like still holding on to it are like the older generation. I mean, there are still a few
Yeah,
people.
we have some friends that still are, but
Yeah.
it's also it throws you off
they
when
are,
they are.
extreme.
Yeah.
They are extremely religious, which is so wild.
Yeah.
But I think it's your day. It's your special day. So do it
Yeah.
however you want,
No,
dude.
I mean, there will be because like Izzy's grandma texted her today of being like, just hope you remember like this wedding. It's all about you and Jacob in front of God. Like
Yeah,
professing
you're-
your love.
you're professing your love
and
in front
that's
of God.
all that matters. And I'm just like, that's not what it is.
No, it's just me and Izzy.
No, I mean, like this wedding, all it is just a declaration of love.
Yeah, that's all it is.
just
Because nothing's changing.
No, I mean it's just like me yelling at everybody like I love this woman, and that's it.
And let's celebrate it.
Yeah, and
Like it's
that's
all your favorite people in
Yeah.
the room. Let's
dancing
fucking
to my favorite
dancing
music,
to your favorite music.
drinking my favorite drinks.
Let's
and
have
that's
fun.
It. It's just
And we're
a
all dressed up and
celebration.
looking great.
Yeah,
It's going to be the best we've ever looked.
yeah. It's purely for fun.
I'm excited to see you in your suit.
Sure. Yeah. I think you've seen me in my suit already.
Yeah, but I mean, but like
Up there,
full bore.
Because remember, you're gonna walk down the aisle to me too.
Yeah.
You'll be
'Cause I
second to last.
Oh, I thought I went best man first.
I don't remember.
Okay, so
Whatever it's supposed to be is what we'll do.
oh, I think it is. I think it does go inwards.
I think so.
So I'm like it's me and Zoe
Last.
right before Izzy,
Yeah, I think so.
and then I stand next to you.
Maybe the kids after you.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Maybe?
Yeah, because that's when they come down and
I think so.
yeah, and
'Cause,
then
like,
and
for-
then it's Izzy's last.
yeah,
yeah.
Because for that stuff, we're gonna do it whatever's the correct way to do it. Because I don't care.
God, and then we're both just standing there, and I can just nudge you and be like,
Yeah, there she is.
there she is.
Are you gonna cry? Do you think? Do you cry at weddings? Dude,
I haven't been.
I cried at Chase's. I cried at my sister's. I cried so much.
I haven't been
at
to a lot of
Taylor's.
weddings lately.
Sure.
Dude, I went to a ton of weddings growing up, but like you're one of my first friends that's getting married ever, so I probably will cry.
Dude,
I might
Taylor's-
cry during the fucking speech I'm writing, even though
Probably.
I'm trying to make it
I can see
humorous.
that. Dude, Taylor's, I cried so much. It like hurt how much I cried.
Damn, it probably will hit me because I'm emotional.
Sure. I mean, also
better
because
take my meds that
you've
day.
known Izzy for fucking 4 years
Since the beginning,
too.
yeah, since the beginning, yeah.
Yes.
It's part of my speech.
So you probably, I don't know if you met her before we officially started dating or not. Probably a little after, maybe like a week after.
I think I met her within like
First few weeks, for
like,
sure.
like within a month, I think. Yeah.
For sure, yeah.
Which is insane.
Well, no, yeah, because she went to your Halloween party too, and we started dating in September.
Oh,
so you for
shit.
sure met her.
Damn, that
Probably
was
a few times.
holy
then.
fuck. I
Yeah.
met her a ton.
Yeah.
Because at that point I was comfortable
You were
with her.
fucking around with her, yeah.
We smoked cigarettes together.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, I was hammered.
Yeah.
So I can talk to anybody at that point.
Right, that's true. But like you were comfortable with her at
God,
that
that's
point.
wild.
Yeah, that Halloween party, you knew her.
Holy shit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So that. Damn. What the fuck?
Yeah, because I don't know what other occasions you would have hung out with her at besides
No.
that initial climbing and
And then dinner.
Yeah.
And then maybe it was just that. And then Halloween party was the third time or something.
maybe. It's so hard to remember that time.
Yeah, because that was 4 years ago.
that was my apartment when you lived in Altoona.
It was when I lived in Altoona. That was when I
With
lived
Caitlin?
with a friend of the pod.
Yeah.
She loves this podcast.
Dry bones, lazy bones, big bones, dance around in your bones.